gamer time.
No Fortnite.
What's up, guys? I'm also gonna hide it. Fuck this thing. This thing's silly. It doesn't tell the truth. Welcome everybody to the Ruckus Room. Thanks for coming in. Last we left off, rats. The group had just experienced a strange happening. A rat appeared in the corner of the room, and our good friend. It was a giant, just a regular rat.
A rat
was hanging out.
Oh, yo, a rat! It just appears
like a ghost.
Shot.
Hello. Hello, master.
It's the Halo Reach rat.
No!
low polygon rat.
No. But last we had left off, Gentis had been the one who noticed a giant rat standing like a peeper in the corner of the room. And after a quick run out of a quick chase, unfortunately the rat had escaped. And now, as the morning arrives and the sun lights up the rooms, you prepare yourselves to go and seek out the wizard rats, the wats. Where are the wats? And as you all awake in your rooms, you can hear a slight bustling downstairs, and you can smell the smells of food being prepped for you all.
DM, that's not the last thing that happened in your game.
We had breakfast.
We had
Well,
eating breakfast, the sheriff of the town bursted in saying that the prisoners were killed.
Dead? Yes.
I was also outed as a rat speaker.
No, he didn't believe my lie, but he did.
No, I thought he
I absolutely believe you're right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he got the exact number.
He got the exact number. So.
I rolled a 4.
So he doesn't necessarily believe.
You're correct. The last thing that did happen was the mayor.
Remember, I never said
the
anything.
prisoners were killed.
You were making a joke and he went.
Yeah, I made a joke and then
Dun,
he took
dun,
it seriously.
dun. So, as
I
you
made a
awake,
mistake.
you are heading over to the jail then.
I remember we were going to that house with the hole.
We were, but then
Yeah, he bursted in.
the last thing we heard was he
still
went,
eating.
the prisoners are dead, and then
That's where
all
we
we
ended.
did. Yeah.
So we
haven't made a decision on anything.
Yeah, nothing had been quite decided, but this is what was the last thing.
he burst in.
the rats broke into town and killed them. The wets.
But they also might have just already been in town.
Yes, and
Wets.
yes, we need to take a look at these bodies, otherwise we won't be able to ascertain effectively what had done it.
Maybe they're faking it.
You might not have.
How
been
are
rats
rats able to even get inside?
Holes.
Yes. We've already deduced that they are magically inclined, breaking small parts of the buildings to fix up later.
Well, we don't know which rats though. Remember?
But you'd
that
think
is
they'd
true.
have a way
Yes,
to get
yes.
inside a
We
jail.
have upright rats and
Oh,
then maybe
be honest,
normal rats.
It's a very gruesome scene. It's as though that, if you'd like, we could go
Take
and
us. Let us go.
look ourselves.
Aren't
I
there
will
supposed
go.
to be guards watching a jail?
There were. That's the thing. We never heard a thing, and
So there are no guards anymore.
the guards are there. It's just they didn't hear anything.
Perhaps killed in their sleep.
No, the guards are alive.
The guards
They
are
didn't
alive.
Well,
Anything?
if they were rats or something of the likes, it'd be pretty easy to sneak into a prison.
The guards are rats.
No, that's not right.
Rats.
No.
I'm not drunk enough to think.
Aren't you the smart one?
You don't know this.
You said you're the smart one.
I'm smart. The beard isn't.
I was like, I'm not smart. It's all the beard.
It's all the beard. I am a basic 10 up across the board.
I am a 6-year-old child.
I'm just short.
So yes, I will. Let's go. I am ready to go. I don't know if you gents will follow. I would like to see this scene, though.
Probably for the best, but
My apologies, friend.
Death
To
does
get
not hurt
things
me.
started, of course. Sorry, I think
I'm
that
not a
was
fan
right
of
in
killing,
front.
but I mean,
I'm
As it should
death
be.
does not disturb me.
Just fucking.
well. I suppose if we do a look at what happened.
If you don't wish to see it, I could go in myself and tell you what
Okay,
I
we're
find.
doing to set the day.
If it's too
Alright, let's
gruesome,
go.
No shame in not wanting to see it.
I would absolutely like to not be.
Are you calling me a pansy?
No, I'm saying he might be.
You're a pansy.
Not pansy, but
You ever need a good way to wake up? You
not
sit
enjoy
indoors,
seeing
aren't
corpses.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think there's anything wrong with that.
What?
you? Yeah. Start walking.
I missed all of that.
Nobody was.
You leave first out the door as everybody's kind of discussing
Well,
what's
I will
going
clearly
on,
go.
and obviously Ulrich he
kind of flashbanging you and put two dwarfs beside him.
I will keep a hand on my star knife as we walk through town, just in case something. I'll keep an extra eye on the alleyways and
You do.
holes.
You
I
continue
did deny anyone any senses ever.
as you're walking through town. Since you're keeping an eye out, you're continuing to get those weird looks. But a quick sense motive from you, just since you're kind of paying attention to these things.
I guess if everybody else is
Muted. That's a 27.
27. You get the feeling that people. You had this sense before that the crowds were looking at you with a little bit of kind of disdain and a little bit of nerves before, but now that you guys have brought these people in, it seems that the people, like the children, aren't quite hiding behind their parents. They're kind of pointing. There's a little bit more interest in you guys, it seems, rather than just complete fear of walking, talking birds.
Well, it seems despite the events that may have transpired tonight, the people have seen us see us in a better light. The children seem intrigued in us.
Well, that's excellent.
I'm impressed. They're impressed.
It's not just pure disdain anymore. A bit of intrigue is in their eyes.
Impressed, they're impressed.
Well,
I mean, we did quickly, potentially, as far as they solved a large portion of their problem.
yes, that is accurate.
Went out for
I don't like
what,
getting
a couple
looks this
hours?
early in the morning. Yeah.
This is early?
Yeah.
So, you
Good to know.
head through town, and eventually you make your way to the jail, which you had been led to the other day when you had the prisoners. And as the tower-like structure is opened up from the front door, you head directly to the back and behind a locked door.
J. Jonah James.
I'm Willie fucking Coyote. I was about to say Willie Coyote.
He's Willie Coyote.
Willie Pogger Coyote. Cringe. Sheesh. Go on.
So I'm gonna stay outside of the jails. I do not want to see the aforementioned gore.
Yes, you. Sorry, it's a tangent. I was just thinking of fucking. It doesn't matter.
That's nice to hear.
That's nice. It doesn't matter. No.
I didn't know
So
it was
you go in and
Cool story,
there's
bro.
there's the very front where the jailer is kind of sitting with a couple of people. They seem to be really nervous and talking amongst themselves as you guys open the door and come in. They talk to him. They nod to him, and as they open the door to the back, you can see there's a couple of empty cells right in front of you, and there's a row of them that goes to the left. And as you go down, it's very apparent who's kind of first, I guess.
You were
I'm still there.
yeah.
As you
He
walk
left the
by,
house first.
it's
In.
the
What's this about rats?
it's the smell that hits you first. It's that coppery smell of blood. And as you walk by,
it's
yeah,
stronger than
even, it's even harsher than you. And as you walk by the cell, you see what is left of one of the human kind of perpetrators. As you see holes dug through him, just viscera opened up, and blood kind of pooling out of him. It's a pretty vicious sight. He's got like an eye torn out, and without further examination.
What's wrong with you people? I need to clean this place. It stinks.
Well, we were waiting for you all to get an eye on things, see if you had any ideas.
We're investigating.
I get it! An eye on things, because he's missing his eye! Thus, a man has died. And you're making jokes. It's how I cope. That's some 500 milligram copium that you're taking there.
That's it, each their own.
It reminds me of the dark days. The pits.
I don't want to know about that pet.
Yeah,
the more I hear
you
about
stop
it,
talking
I'm
about the
scared.
pit. We never
I'm more
asked.
I've Never
So-
heard of such a thing.
What do you want us to look at? I don't think any of us are exactly doctors.
Well, here, let me see if I can find any tracks or anything in the area. Roll
Rolls
any
out his
evidence of what
doctorate.
might have done this. Oh, that's not a good roll. That's
As I watch you, like,
17.
you taste the blood.
You! What and what?
Not my favorite.
What did you find out? Find out.
What do you mean?
Huh?
It tastes gross. Like,
Yeah.
Now I'm concerned.
This is some low quality blood.
So what was your roll?
17.
17, and this was a survival.
Yeah. Just to see if I found any tracks, any evidence of like, I don't know,
I'm
something.
gonna have to take a sample for the lab.
It's very. You can't find any tracks, but one thing that you notice about the body as you're getting close to it is it seems like some kind of animal did this. Like this is you're not exactly sure why or how they could have killed this guy in such a vicious fashion without anybody hearing anything, but it is clearly some kind of animal that's done this.
Interesting. I can't seem to find any tracks, so I will cast Detect Magic. See if there's any residue spells in the area to explain this silence.
Look at your own
Still not
spellcraft.
much
You do
thing.
sense a vague air of magic. It's a little hard to tell.
Jesus. 12. Not bad.
Yeah, there's some kind of magic here, but it's not the same as you had felt down in the cellar. Whatever it is, it's very, very faint.
Beard.
Oh, my name is Sandy,
Sandy.
the Beard Ravage.
Sorry, it's just been distracted. Could you check the magic around here? I can't seem to get a grasp on it.
I could attempt to. Ooh, detect magic. Ooh, that's the essence of magic, brother.
guys, he did not actually wizard. He's just pushing his eyes so hard.
Oh yeah, he just spits it in his eyes and just.
You know how when you push your eyes and you see all fuzzy?
Yeah, that's actually just magic.
That's what that
That's
No,
detect
you're
magic.
actually
Yeah,
not magical
palms
at
to
all.
eyes.
You just
No, the thumbs.
all right.
Start seeing.
Beardcraft. That'll be an 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, as you're looking through, you go, oh,
No.
okay. This seems to be a very similar kind of transmutation magic that you felt down in the cellar. You noticed this fairly quickly. The transmutation part of
Is this
it.
the stuff you were doing in the cellar last time?
Yes.
Oh, that's why I'm confused.
There's the same essence of transmutation in the air.
Okay. I mean,
What?
Transmutation, it's a school of magic.
Why is there a whole school here?
It's a... There's not... It's a type of magic.
Actually, we teach the
Category.
kids here on Sundays.
Why do you take kids into a
Maybe you want to clean up.
Mostly, we
quick,
don't
man.
have people in prison. We're pretty good about that here.
Why don't you
Well,
have
no, don't worry. You don't have anybody in prison anymore.
No,
it's the prison,
Exactly.
school / library /
Graveyard.
We didn't have anyone in prison, and then you
Graveyard.
guys showed up, increasing the crime rate.
Since we've arrived, crime has spiked 100%.
100%. So,
Well,
Maybe
anyways.
there was a necromancer.
Okay.
With a companion named Bruce.
Well, the transmutation explains how they might have gotten in, but not the silence. These men died horribly. There's no way they would have been quiet. Do you trust the guards 100%? Not to necessarily say you're corruption.
I mean,
It's not uncommon.
I've never had any issues before with them. I mean, I've known most of these people the majority of my life here in Heldrick, but it's
Though we have discovered that the rats
It's not
perhaps
really
live
a
amongst
way that they
Amongst.
amongst.
among
Oh no, they're Fenton.
among us.
Danny Fenton.
But
Monkeys.
I mean, you could talk to them yourself if you'd like.
That might not be a bad idea.
Talking.
I agree. I usually get my manager to do that.
Don't worry. I have a way with words.
I'm manager.
I miss him.
What happened to him?
You okay? You've been reminiscing a lot in the last 5 minutes.
It's the sight of corpses. It reminds me of the darkness.
Once again, never asked.
Dark pit.
I don't like asking about that pit anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anymore.
I don't want to remember about it.
Then stop bringing it up.
No, be quiet.
It's just a fresh wound for you.
What was this, yesterday? Like,
Yeah, I was what I say is this a fresh wound.
I don't think we're that close yet.
Oh, do you want me to take a step towards you then?
I can tell if you're just being an ass.
I'm going to let you all deal with this.
Yes.
To arrest you.
You kind of.
It's a little early in the morning to be processing things properly.
I'll let the guys know that
See
you
if
might
you can
have
send them
some
our way.
questions.
preferably.
Yeah. As he kind of goes out to the front, and you hear a little bit of a.
What are the walls made of?
The walls are made of stone.
He asks out loud.
I'm gonna. Yeah. What walls are made of? I can't
Stone.
I can't.
Wait, I need a drink.
There we go. Clearly, it's just a wall.
It's the alcohol in this.
wall.
Dwarves are actually blind. It's their drunk vision that gets
Yeah.
them going.
They can't see without alcohol.
I know it's stone. Your eyes are closed. I'm a dwarf.
I can smell it.
Okay.
I can smell the stone.
But yeah, it's like
Gravel.
it's like one of those old school stone and mortar type.
I'm gonna use my dwarven senses to look for secret doors or odd fixtures in the stone.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I guess I'll get you to roll a perception.
I will quizzically watch you feel the walls.
This is a stone wall. That's gonna be
Sure is.
15.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Even with your bonus from being a dwarf,
Yeah.
because you had +2.
Yeah. You
Oh,
rolled,
okay.
You rolled a 3.
Yeah, you're looking around. Oh, you're really yeah. You're looking around and you're like got your ear to the ground and you're tapping away and you kind of looking and you're like,
Do you have any idea what he's doing?
this is stone,
Cobbled stone.
cobblestone. Likely from a quarry,
I have entered
not
the
too
wrong
far
room.
by.
Perhaps leaving would be the wise decision.
But unfortunately, you're not able
There's
to
nothing weird with the walls.
find anything.
Well, there's something weird in here. It ain't the walls.
Who?
You missed all that.
Oh yeah, as I now have face paint on.
Oh,
I'm not sure if it's blood or face paint.
It's face paint.
Well, it's
To
dark.
look
in
like
here.
blood.
Kind of like step over the corpses.
yeah.
Go back out
I'm
out
getting
of the
prepared for if
room.
we see another rat.
Well,
This will stop it in its tracks.
there's nothing weird with the walls.
So we
Don't
know
roll
there's
any more
transmutation
stuff.
magic,
Not kidding.
and these guys definitely didn't die quietly.
No.
I do suspect there's something odd about the guards.
As you are.
They sure are taking their time. There must have
As
been
you guys
something really interesting in there.
Are we forgetting?
No.
Obviously
Now,
not.
perhaps they need an inquisitive mind. I turn in.
Who?
It's like, all right, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear him.
Roll
yeah,
well.
he should have said it.
The pansy is here.
By the way, as you've walked in, the guards who are in front of you. Yeah, you hold up, and as you walk into the building, you are the 3 guards who are there kind of come inside and are like,
Ah, gents. Perfect.
yeah, what?
We would like an in-depth explanation on how the hell you somehow didn't manage to hear the gruesome deaths of these individuals, as they very much did not die without making a peep.
Well, I mean, we were on shift, and it was Garrick's shift, and he was the one who was up when supposedly this happened.
Oh, this
Yeah,
man.
they both like instantly. This guy like
Yeah, I was
This
like,
guy.
dude, they're throwing blame around.
I mean, what can I say? I didn't notice anything. I didn't hear anything. I didn't think to check. I mean, it just wasn't part of the routine. And because I didn't hear anything, why would I go in?
Because they're prisoners. You generally should check on them every once in a while.
Tipped magic.
You.
I was about to go detect the light. Well,
as you're talking
detect evil.
My sunglasses are gross.
As you look at him,
He's covered in old spit.
you don't notice. You can feel a sense of magic, and I'll get you to roll a spellcraft because as you're looking at him, like there again, that you sense there's magic around it, but you're not sure what it is.
27.
As you focus in, it's not him, but there's something in his hip flask.
Hip flask.
Ooh, can I see your flask for a second there, friends?
What? Yeah.
And
I'm a little thirsty.
I am going to do what I was going to do, which is detect evil, and at the same time, I'm going to do a little intimidate.
That's fine.
It's
He
27.
passes it over to you, and
Just as my magic, my hair, my feathers kind of raise up, and my eyes start to glow bright green.
What's happening? Everyone's doing
It's in your
things.
best interest to not
Take
lie
a
to
sip.
me.
I swear,
What is it?
Detect evil is what I'm doing, just to see if
they seem like they're actually fine. Like
Yeah, no evil traces.
whatever ill intentions that
Perhaps.
it seems as though they themselves are okay.
Okay, but yeah, I'll still say what I said, which is yeah, and 27 on the intimidator.
How do you not know what it is between water and alcohol?
Drink it.
It's just your story
What?
here, gents. It doesn't make much sense.
So what is it?
You take a roll a will save.
What the hell is happening right now?
14.
Okay, so as you take your sip and your thing, it tastes fine. It tastes like a kind of a bitter ale.
Wait,
Must
what
be
did-
alcohol.
But then,
What did he just take?
as you drink it,
We're about to find out.
and you're sort of wondering about things, you go, you kind of look around. You go, wait, weren't we just eating?
It's, yeah, we should have been.
You get to roll another will save.
Dude, you can
Fort save. Fort save.
Oh, okay,
no.
much better. 8.
Yeah, no. You're like, what? Where are we supposed to be eating? As you puke and you see this guy next.
I'm gonna make
to
a
you.
reflex save.
Sounds good. As you dodge out of the way.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I got a pretty good. I got a 21.
I got an 11.
Yay, I got an 11!
As you jump out of the way, you two are just
Projectile coming!
as this horrible torrent of vomit just as he's sort of flailing around and holding his stomach, wondering what's going on.
Was that you
What
or-
just happened? We were eating. What is going on here?
We're in the prison.
You already saw these bodies.
Are you mad? I've never seen anything like this before.
What did you give him?
Give me the flask back.
What do you mean gave me? I was about
You're
to
holding
put
it.
He's gone mad.
Just take it.
grab
Leave
this.
him be. You might want to go outside. Take a breather, my friend. I'll
seems-
try and guide him out the door.
Was that in your drink?
Well, time to do
Well, I think we know
Whose drink
exactly
was
what
that?
happened.
Okay.
That was my drink.
Where did you get that from?
I think you got poisoned.
Well,
What?
I wouldn't
You
say
take a
poison,
sip, roll a
but-
fort save, or
I was going to taste it to try to determine what it is.
Ah, yes. Yes,
I think that is
the
a...
power of perception.
Yes.
Okay.
I think for poisons, you
Now
can
that
just
he's
use
had, now that he's had,
Poison
Oh, it's
potions, you
perception
can
for
use
all of them.
perception.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Now
try
that,
to discern as to what it is.
now that he's had it,
Assuming it's...
so
28 perception. With a 28 perception, it seems to be some version of the confusion spell.
Oh, I've experienced this in the ring. It's confusion.
Like bottled confusion?
The spell, confusion.
What the hell's happening?
Well, that explains why they don't know what happened.
Hey.
So when did you guys drink this? Do you even remember?
Who gave you it?
We typically will fill our flask. As he's taking it, he's wondering what the hell is this. There's a communal cask in here that you just fill your flask and you kind of do rounds and.
That's a good way to get yourselves poisoned.
That's everyone.
Yep.
A whole. It's all for all the guards.
Show us this drink
Certainly
station.
for the cell, he kind of goes over, and it's fairly obvious. Once you walk in, it's like there's a counter and there's a couple of seats, and right behind there's a shelf with a couple of things, including a cask that's in the corner on a large shelf.
Also, put your vomity pots right here with me.
Prestidigitation.
Okay, I was gonna do create water. Could you do that? I don't want to be wet.
No.
But yeah, you're kind of like. Well, I'm assuming you go over to the cask.
Yes. First thing, go to the cask.
Absolutely. And as you go over to it,
Craftsmanship.
you can roll appraisal, I suppose.
Not good at that. Off paper. That's great. 7.
Great. Shoddy marksmanship. I don't know how it's holding itself together.
Some human backwater. Gross, disgusting drink.
You
Some swilly little backwater country boy made this thing. Look at this. It's bad. It's not even banded. What's this?
How's it holding itself together?
I bet I tap it, it'll fall apart.
So as you... it's fine.
Well,
but you check the cask, and it seems as though, as you look into it, there is
liquid at least.
you pick, there's not much left. It seems that whatever was cast on this it happened. There's just whatever's left. There does seem to be magic going through it.
Well, you should dump this out.
Who refills these?
That's usually the cook. He comes in every now and then. He's the ale maker of the town.
Okay. And everyone has a good relation with him?
Oh, very good. He supplies the ale.
Yes, of course. It's a good cover.
oh.
It'd be drugging the whole town.
This may be worse than we thought.
I think I might stick to my own stuff.
It's a good idea.
Yes, I'd recommend drinking only what you produce here.
You should dump
It might
this
be,
out.
yes, you should dump this, and it might be best to just watch what you drink from now on, and maybe even eat.
Of course.
Yes.
Where's the cook now?
Yeah, where is he now?
I'd assume that he's at his home, his brewery, and his lodgings. Or I mean, he could be at the barracks.
What is the name of the brewery?
The brewery is the Cracked Ale. Cracked
I
Ale
was
Brewery.
expecting a rat in that name.
Change it. Cracked.
Correct.
Oh yeah, the cracked ale. Okay, yeah, we get there. It's just crat.
Yeah, it's just crap.
No, it's just rat.
It's just rat.
Not even
Rat
like ale house
ale.
or anything. It's just rat.
Rat.
Just a sign that says rat. What the fuck?
Everywhere, rat. Just rats.
Well, I guess we should go to this brewery.
Yeah, we may have to confront this cook.
Yeah.
You should
wondering
clean
if
up
this-
those bodies. It's disgusting down there.
That was what we were waiting for you guys.
Yes, you
Good.
should
It
do
seems
that
like-
promptly. Don't want to attract more rats.
Skedaddle. Go clean.
Of course.
Huh?
Well,
A note
we
on
wanna-
leaving, as you very clearly aren't who the ones in charge. Perhaps speak to your commander and let him know that there is potentially someone drugging all the food. At least for the guards.
Of course. I'll
Keep
let
an eye out for anyone who gets close to the food and might not.
Sus.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah,
Shut
we'll talk to them right away, and we'll let people know.
Of course. And a slight recommendation. I'll do a little kind of like small intimidate 21. If you want to maybe clear up your name for what's happened, perhaps you should go a little above and beyond. Maybe give us some information that you might be able to find. You know where to find us if need be.
Of course. Of course.
Are you flirting?
Is that what flirting sounds like for you humans?
I'm not a human.
What does what does flirting sound like for you?
Nothing like that!
It sounds quite similar to what that rat was doing.
It's generally very vulgar.
Like, wait, what do you mean? That was a human? Like, that's a human?
More often than
like
not,
this
I will
comes-
stick my buttocks in the face of my mate.
It's full of a lot of negligence.
Hey.
I suspect this town is too small for its own good.
Because I have a feeling Like, even the cook doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because
I
if
don't
he doesn't,
think so.
then it's a lot of people that are really dumb.
Well, we're dealing with either somebody who's really good at sneaking around and getting unnoticed, or corruption. In some form.
Oh, wait. Didn't you say you saw a rat last night?
Yeah, after
You
we
ran
talk to the
into the
cook, we
house.
should go to said house and
Ah.
find out well, if it happens to be the same location.
Can you imagine if we drank that and the rat came to where we were?
Hey.
Yes. I'm very glad I didn't. Wait. We shouldn't. Hopefully nothing happened last night, because there's no way we'd remember.
Well, I don't know. I was drunk at the bar top.
Exactly.
Got a rifle through my pants.
Alright, pants are still there.
Pants on. Underpants.
you think you checked that in your
Those damn rats!
I'll get you for this.
Are you? That's. I don't think.
Win.
Alright, boys, let's make like rats and scurry on over to the brewery.
Yes, we should probably fetch our sickened friend. I left him out front.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah,
if you,
yeah.
when
Right.
we'll clean up when you guys go. You see somebody coming in with a mop, and it's just like we're gonna. He goes back out.
Good on you, boys. Let's get out of here.
So how you doing as I open the door?
So what exactly is going on? Could someone tell me?
You had a lapse in memory.
Yes.
That doesn't sound accurate. Could
Oh
some-
well, magic.
You drank a thing and it made you forget what was going on, it seemed.
Confusion.
Because we walked...
Why would I drink something that would cause me to forget?
Honestly, I
'Cause you
can't
listened
answer
to
that.
him.
Yeah, you just did what he
I
said.
gave you something to drink and you drank it.
Apparently, you're very trusting.
You forgot about the part where we became the best of buds.
Did
Oh.
you treat me as a guinea pig or lab rat of sorts?
Hey.
It's you.
I knew it.
that-
I knew it.
Is that what happened?
No.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I still beat you
Well, that's.
by rolling a 2.
I rolled a 4.
I got 13.
Oh wow, you beat me and I rolled higher.
Oh my god.
I don't. I used purely my wisdom of +2.
So what do you say?
It's like, oh, that's uncharacteristic, but why would you lie? It's a
I wouldn't.
shame. It's a shame that I'd forgotten that part.
Yes.
You get to relive it.
Well, that's true, although I would like to go get a change of clothes. I see.
Oh, here, let me help you with that, bud.
No.
Prestidigitation.
It's actually
Oh.
quite helpful.
Bread.
You want bread now?
I see you know what I wrote down.
No, I didn't.
In my
What is
spell
that?
book, or my
Decoder.
spell book.
Decoder gaming AC?
Yes, it is. Adventure goes. Rats.
Trying to find some
Spell
rats.
books.
Okay, so
And a crab.
Yes,
so what?
I
So
like
imagine
to
the
forget
crab.
about
The
crabs.
crab. Make sure your beard doesn't
We have to go see if
overgrow,
the cook is in fact
and it keeps its power
in on it, as we have found out the
Right.
guards are being drugged.
and the yang.
Okay, so why are
The
we
beard and the crab.
here?
Well, you saw the bodies. Those were the men we captured last night. They were killed.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And
So
that-
it seems
And that puke you saw.
that was you.
That was.
Yours.
Oh, I'm aware it used to be on me.
You didn't do it the first time.
Well, that's good to know, I guess.
So that drink lets you re-experience even fear
So,
and stenches.
Technically, yes.
Because he didn't puke before. Then he drank it, got scared, and puked.
Yes.
I mean,
I think it was just the initial shock of not knowing.
I
everything,
mean-
right?
I assumed the first time I was aware of things happening, so I could prepare a bit.
Yeah,
But
but going in blind.
Yeah,
Well, you know, if we happen to
because-
get a hold of some and you feel
Yeah.
like adventurous after all
You
this.
can really scare someone by making them drink that.
because
Because they get all, you know.
oh
That's
yes,
a very good point.
yeah, because my memory is currently we were sitting down about to eat, and then that.
Oh, and the
quite
the
the lapse.
guy he kind of pops in
Yes.
for a moment. No, nobody but you and the guards who are here know about this.
Oh, and I...
No,
Oh, don't worry, I don't
wanted
even
to
know.
keep this quiet. We don't want people in a panic.
Inquiry. We may have to go around telling little white lies then about you guys finding out that the food was drugged, but nothing happened. Because if we can suss out whoever if we can if we can do that, perhaps
Real quick.
without explaining what happened, maybe somebody will give it away.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Maybe.
So we may be telling
Wait,
little white
small
lies here or
giveaway,
there,
though.
just so you know, just so it's not,
So-
just to try and get the right information. You might be telling people you told us to inspect some people involved in the food to make sure everything's all hunky-dory and there's no oddities, right?
Certainly. No, that's a very good idea. We'll keep things on the down low, and you all do what you need to do, and we'll keep an eye on things over here. And
Of course.
if we find anything out, obviously we'll let you know.
Got it. Where's the brewery?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
brewery is just on the east side of town.
Got it.
Should we be going there or to that? Or what did I saw the rat?
Brewery first, then
I-
the rat.
They might
I
be the
mean,
same location.
I mean, it's true. We could also split up.
I
As a
don't
man
like the
once
idea of
said,
splitting up in this town filled
no,
with potential enemies.
Don't you know? You never split the party.
No, I think
We
God
could be
likes
the
the
one-
idea.
Think
Yeah.
about what you just said.
Think
This
about
is
it.
God talking.
Think about
Yeah, I think God likes the idea. I'm
All right,
hearing it.
let's
in
As
my-
far as we know, there's
ways.
30 rats
Yeah,
around
yeah,
us.
I know exactly where I'll investigate first. Where
I
are
go
you going?
north, you
Okay.
go south,
Yeah.
east and west.
As I'm
Oh,
like
I shall go up.
glad I know my cardinal directions, and I look directly at the inn. And I start walking.
Let's get this party started.
Oh my God! How did you know that? Anyway, you just
I'm gonna investigate where the rats were in the inn,
you
and I know exactly where I'm starting.
you go. I guess you go back. Don't split the party at all. Everybody goes different direction. You go directly to the
They
inn.
offered. They offered for me to split up, and I know where I'm going.
I throw out the
I go to
suggestion.
the inn.
Well,
Well, he's gone.
To be fair, he wasn't much of a help in the last combat we had.
Well, yeah, but if it does get...
what do you mean? He dealt with that elf.
I would like to see how
excellently.
he spews fire from his stick.
That's a shame. They're quite rare.
Elves are fire sticks.
Elves. We don't see them much around here.
So you go to the inn and do the rest. Where do the rest of you go?
The
brewery!
I'm going to the brewery.
Well, the two of you go there. I guess I'll keep an eye on him.
Yes, preferably.
You run to catch up with your dwarf compatriot.
Just run.
He's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf and I'm faster.
And the two of you begin heading eastward to the brewery. As you guys, as you head over to the inn, since it's not too
I
far,
regret.
you walk in and you go back to your
Water
room and
his hair.
Oh no,
No,
it's
no,
my
no,
room.
no, not yours.
I go directly
I
to
would-
the butt stain where I was sitting,
Yeah, his room.
where I slept last night.
Yeah.
His room, which gets a weird amount of people, and he complains about it, called the bar.
You're all being too noisy.
I'm trying to sleep.
Ah, that's the stuff.
It's 2.
Yeah.
Shut up, bastard.
But you go over to the up there and you sit down and it's alright, it's there.
Oh wow.
That's how you are.
Premium service.
Are you sure this is a good idea? Didn't they just
The
say that
girl-
everything is
I can't hear you. I'm not done my drink.
The barmaid the dwarf barmaid comes up to you and she just and then she leaves again.
I guess I'll wait for him to finish.
I just like slowly finish.
As you guys are doing that, the two of you head over to the brewery. You walk through town, and again, as you two are kind of funky looking, you continue to get eyes. And you, as you're kind of heading towards, you see a fairly large building with a big almost barn attached to it. Not quite that large, but a pretty sizable spot in the back. as you walk over, and there's a large open sign, and you see a big mug on a wooden post that has a crack going right through it.
No rats. Well, I guess I'll head inside.
Well, yes.
As you head up, you walk down the dirt path and sort of open up, and there's a ding-ding-ding, a little bell as you look over, and there seems to be there's a couple of stools to the left, a big counter up front, as you see in the back a very husky-looking dwarf with a red beard who's on top of the ladder, who's just kind of pouring a big bucket into a large vat, big oak vat. And he looks like, hey, what do you need?
I would like a tour of your brewery. I'm new in town and I want to see how you get the job done here.
Oh!
All right, that works.
Every time you talk, you just caress your crab.
Customers!
I like the way you think.
He's not, he just pours and he finishes up, he puts it down. As you look, there's quite a large, it's a fairly sizable place, and you can see just a couple of very large stills, as well as big carts of just fruits and so on and so forth as you're walking over, and he climbs down from the ladder and turns around, takes a look at you, and is a little bit struck by your appearance, obviously.
Yes, I know. Bird.
Like he hasn't.
Standing before you.
You know what they say?
Well-
Birds of a feather flock together.
Trying to say you're a bird.
No.
It
It was the only bird saying that came to my mind.
well, yes,
Well, fair
certainly.
enough.
Here, I'll show you around. How long you been in town there, folks? What are your names?
The name is Sandy the Beard Ravage, former heavyweight champion.
Of?
The Pit.
Please don't talk about
I
that.
do immediately.
Please don't talk about the pit again.
You say too many times the beard.
You notice there's like a.
I've been in town since yesterday.
Well, oh my god, a fighter of the pet? No, sure. Well,
Why do you know?
please, I'll happily show you. He seems a little afraid.
I seem to be the only one out of the loop in this circle. What is the pit exactly?
You don't talk about the pet.
Well,
first rule
you
of the
mentioned it.
Well, he mentioned it.
Well, I mean, look at him.
Is there a problem with the way I look?
No, you're just.
Well, sir, it would be my treat to show you how I work around. And he kind of he opens up a little door, a little gate for you guys to step into, and he begins to give you the
I think
tour.
I have something on my glasses.
Roll it.
See, I had a bit of a
Bluff?
better plan. Yeah, that is a bluff.
Bluff.
Something on my glasses. 13.
Oh.
So they're my glasses. Hurrah's Kikuo.
Oh no, there's something on my glasses.
As you kind of rub your, oh no, my glasses. You don't have glasses.
Yeah, you're not wearing
He
them.
looks right at you.
What? Did you
Is your
miss the part
eyes
where I'm
are-
wearing sunglasses?
Oh, my apologies. I thought that they only, but I thought that they only show up when you're
no,
you're in
I'm not wearing
transformation.
sunglasses at all. I
Yeah,
spent like
he's always
50 gold on a pair of sunglasses.
Just has it on your head.
In which case,
Something on my glasses.
as you rub, there's just glowing coming up behind it. As he looks over,
I will attempt a bluff of 18. It's a bit of an affliction. Has to do with magic. I'm sorry.
he seems. What magic?
Well, yeah.
As he continues, and this is where we pour the grapes and we smash them by our feet, and that's how we start.
Dwarven sock
the
puppies.
product a little too much.
He's completely miffed.
While he's completely miffed, I was gonna do a similar thing. I'm just gonna look at some of the grapes and just like, yes, while he's turning away, looking at something else, I will detect evil on him in the corner of my eye.
With the detect magic,
Concentrating it all.
as you're looking around, and with your with
I'll
the
attempt
detect
to bluff.
magic. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, both of your eyes just.
Yeah, my eyes glow my feathers.
And he's so engrossed in telling you about his activity that he's totally not paying attention.
Yeah, I got 25.
But sweet, yeah. Yeah, the two of you, as you begin to look around, and you are also taking a peek, you notice a general air of magic kind of permeating throughout right now. And I'll give you a roll at a +2. And with you, as you're focusing, you're taking a peek,
Oh,
you
lovely year
notice
for these grapes.
you notice a bit of a glow coming off of him. Not harsh, but there's something off. And as this is happening,
It's radiation.
you go, and as you're just
You didn't have to investigate at all, did you?
you finish your pint and
Wait! Oh, rats. Wow.
Actually, is a rat in the
Oh, it's safe. Okay.
It's a good idea.
Hold on. Might have to check another one.
We were just.
Oh!
That
See,
there-
now look at this! I can't see through it. Oh, gonna have to clear the glass.
Okay, I see what's going on there. And I'll go to the room.
you stand up
About
and
a
you
minute
begin
after
to
we decided we weren't going to drink in this town anymore.
Yeah, that's exactly what I keep trying to bring up. Is that we just told them. No.
Oh, I'm checking for rats.
you head over into where you had kind of actually you didn't see anything. You have no idea.
No,
Yeah.
I know that there were signs of rats outside my window.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, he knew
absolutely.
about
That was about it. It's like, I guess I try going into their room.
You go into the room, and I'm gonna get you to roll a survival as you're taking a peek. Survival or perception?
Oh, I'll take a perception, please.
How was he in her room?
24.
The door's locked.
I mean, I assumed you locked it. I didn't check.
Roll a survival.
Well,
okay, yeah. No, not the skill. Like versus.
Yeah, versus
Survive.
yeah.
Survive.
So the door is locked, and you can't get in. But what was your?
I got 24 on
24.
perception.
With that, as you're looking outside the door, you're like, okay, well, how am I gonna get in? You notice by the handle that there seems to be like little rake marks. Just very few. You wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't have a bit of an inkling to what was going on. And you notice slight scratches, and it seems as though they lead back to the window
Hi, Grandma.
at the end of the hall.
Oh. I could go get Mr. Squeaks, but I don't think people would take too kindly to them.
Hello,
Problem.
Father. As he's right there at your foot. Hello.
Dropped by the eagle that took him.
The eagle drops him.
I came into the wild.
He's just jacked now. I have defeated
the mice
eagle
from
menace.
Demon Slayer.
Yes. I've defeated the eagle who took me earlier. As he's enormous.
actually
I have made communion with the great bird from beyond.
He's just a ghost.
It is now mine to command. At my heed and beck and call.
This town will be demolished.
Not again.
Another, just a different bird.
Yeah.
Falcon Punch. But we're inside. Where do we
He appeared, but he's appearing. Hello, master.
help?
It is I, Markiplier.
Well, these people probably not take too kindly to me walking around with a mouse with there being a rat problem.
You don't know that anybody knows that there's like a rat problem, though.
Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't with
I am saying it loudly in the bar.
That's true.
I'm looking for rats.
Oh,
I didn't say there was a rat problem. I'm just that.
To be fair, the first day we were pretty clear about looking for rats. We pretty much always said it out loud.
But yeah, so you're investigating and
I'll go to the window. Yeah.
you go to the window and
wall.
As you sort of get up to it, you realize it's open right now because it's the day and the wind is kind of blowing through.
Yeah, you smell.
I'm thinking on it.
No, you smell. You're stinky.
Oh,
You are
You're thinking on it.
just I guess I'll roll a perception to see if I can notice any more than scratch marks around there, similar to what was in my room and on the knob.
Yeah, absolutely.
The hell?
Natural 20.
As you're looking out, yeah, you see very clearly that this window, even if it's locked, it can be opened just enough that if somebody had like a tiny hand, it could have like opened it up because it's just one of those little latches, right?
A rand. Red hands.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
Or a hand.
I didn't. But you see that it's pretty clear once you look up.
Everybody take off your hats.
And once you
It's Ratatouille.
Oh god, they're all just being ratatouille.
The whole town is just being Ratatouille.
There was never wizard rats. They were just
we're all like, you're like Rand or hats. Wait a minute. All the villagers in town are wearing hats.
Yeah.
It's everybody.
As you look around, we're all wearing hats.
There's hat racks, but not a single hat lays upon them.
I have a
Only dust.
fun fact. I'm wearing a bandana and a hat, but you can only see the bandana.
He's a trainer.
Wait. Only the bandana.
Well, I understand how, but just that sentence is great.
it goes hat bandana.
It's like Jotaro. You don't know when one starts and the other ends.
So you see you do see claw marks on the edge of the window, and as you're looking around, you're wondering like where could this have possibly come from? As you see, as you can kind of see from where you are that there's something just behind a house, and if you weren't really paying attention, you would have never seen this. It's almost like a glass, something shining right in your eye, and it seems to be coming from behind a building, and it's like the sun has just hit it, and it's just you kind of get it in your eye, and you look over, and there's something glinting across the way.
Well, that might be something to take a look at. But I need to watch over Grognak.
Wrong.
Grog-rack.
Nice try.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
It's Grog-rack.
Grograk.
Grog.
I wrote down
Rack City, bitch.
Yeah, I need to watch over Grograk. I told them I would. Although he is just drinking the drugged liquor.
Oh, no, right here.
He's on it. Well, I'm not stopping him. He's probably gonna fight me if I try. Well,
As you
I'll
are
just go and, I guess, inform him about what's going on.
as you go down to
Jump
let
up
them
on
know kind of the situation, the two of you continue to look, and again, as your vision clouds with your magical affinities, you look over, and yes, you get a faint sense of magic permeating through the air for the first moment, and as you're looking, again, there is a slight glow to him.
What did I get with my 21 spellcraft?
With your 21 spellcraft, it's very clear, like, oh, yeah, this is that magic. This must be it.
I would meander all up to you, and I would say, "Good touch." He has a touch.
I'm leaving.
And this is where the distilling process happens. There's a large fire that keeps everything on a boil, and we put it, and it distills down into this bit here, and that's where the liquor finally comes out and is processed, and we keep that and cast for at least 2 months, and that's when we can serve it.
Oh yes,
So
the
you-
fermenting process.
You're telling me all the ale in town comes from here?
Ah, well, I mean, we have imports, but why would we use that when we could use my stuff? And my stuff's quite, if I must say, better than what other people have to offer, even
Got
imports.
a special kick to it.
Oh, typically, yes.
Yes. Okay. Wow, that's good to know. That's quite the business you have going.
Wait, no, it's.
Yeah. What's that over there?
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, who handles the shipments from here? Like, how do you get them about town? Is it just by your hand alone, or do you have?
I've got a couple of hands that'll help me out. Today is a day off for them, and so they're out doing what they will, and so.
A good pack of rats.
A rat a day keeps the
Rat.
Don't tell anybody.
Shut up!
Don't tell me.
The rat a day keeps the. Don't.
Please. I used to do a rat a day. Now look at me.
Do arbitration.
Rats, not even one.
So yeah, you ask, and he seems just like aloof. Like, so this is how we make it. Would you like me to try a sample right from the cask?
Oh, I'd love some.
Yes.
I'm a little confused though of the smell in the air.
Yes. The smell.
Confused.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Good.
Jerry Reed is
yes.
doing
oh,
rats.
that's the fermentation process. We have berries that are local to the area and the temperature that we keep it at, and we hold them underground.
What kind of berries?
Gyro berries.
The what?
Gyro berries. It's a
You're
local
speaking
thing.
nonsense.
They're a
nature.
local plant. I just became Russian for like 2 seconds.
Jesus. I got a knowledge nature of 12.
You forgot I didn't put any knowledge.
You're not from around here.
Never heard of gyro berries.
Maybe.
Not too familiar with that myself.
Weird. All right, well, I'd love a little taste.
Is it okay if we leave with it? Do you have any to-go cups?
Little sippy cup.
No.
Okay, just thought that.
No.
Just have a busy day.
Silly straws.
Here, I have a flask you could use.
Ah, perfect.
Here you go.
I mean, they're lit.
Oh, the little glass is okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed he'd give us a lot.
They're tiny, they're small. It's a sample, not a. I mean, if you want to sit down, you can have a pint. That's fine.
No.
We have a friend who
Yes.
would love it here.
Yeah, we'll bring him.
I hated how you went with it, but how Chris did it, I thought he was just doing a breathalyzer. Because he just went. I'm like, what are you doing?
He's gonna blow so hard you send all the ale as condensation.
Oh my god! It's like the coffee thing. Just blow directly into it.
Yeah.
That's fucking chaos goblin energy.
I need to cool this coffee down.
Yeah. Oh, this is too hot. So you
Looks at someone.
So yeah, you go over to the main kind of holding keg as he lifts that nozzle and he pours
As he does
a little
that,
taster for
I'll kind
each
of
of you.
nudge you, and I'll just be like, before you screamed at me earlier, he has the same nature as the men we met in the woods.
Okay. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, I just noticed that.
He's not. He's
You have
like
the same. I just
right?
noticed you have like the same hairdo as my a friend of mine, and I got a 21 or 22.
Nice haircut.
Yeah, I noticed you just had a similar haircut. Just remembering back to some
He's
old
got
day
like a
tales.
cul-de-sac. He's like, oh, he's a man with good style.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
just
uncanny.
Oh, he's got a cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
like,
and it's like
that's
not
just
touched.
shitty,
Yeah.
It's an old friend.
It's not like an I fryer
reminisce.
tuck thing. No, it's like fucking wild.
Fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the fumes.
Do you
Style your hair? No,
Not to
that
mean any
made me
offense,
lose my
but,
mind.
not to mean any offense to you, but have you been maybe trying some of the product today?
I have to see if it's any good. Otherwise, I don't want to send
Well,
it
no,
out.
not just samples. I mean, perhaps drinking a little more than regular. You just seem a little out of it.
What?
Yeah. No. It's, yeah.
No. But they're feathers.
What?
Heavier than
Steel's heavier than feathers.
he's lost. He's a lost cause. He seems innocent enough. He just seems like there's something wrong with him. So anyway, here.
I don't know what you said.
He hands you both your.
So yes, you didn't.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have. But it's.
Yeah, you just saw my mouth open a little.
God, yeah. No one could read lips birds. Yeah.
So
no one can read.
So he hands each of you a sample of the drink. As
Don't mind me, I'll go first.
it's a nice little bit of head on it. And with your spellcraft, you realize that you have a sip from this tag as I, and this stuff seems fine, like it's normal. This whatever the main cask has. Right?
Oh, it's actually quite good.
It is fairly nice. It keeps a lot of that fruity flavor with it, and a nice fizz from the carbonation of just kind of fermentation, right? And so,
Well, you're certainly good at your craft, Chef.
yeah, I try.
Based on what we saw here, do we want to grab his recipe?
I think so.
Oh, right!
He's like, oh, well, I could never give you any my secrets. That would be terrible.
And
Otherwise,
then
how would I-
has beard.
Does the 16 hit him?
A 16 does hit him.
I'll do minimum
Great.
damage.
Okay.
5
Do-
damage.
I mean, you can take my to do subdual.
No.
No, okay. Fair.
No.
Dead or alive?
And then that'll be a 21 to grab him.
Yeah, as the beard flies out and smashes into his chest, he steps back a little bit. It's like, oh, and what did you get? It was a 21. Yeah, you managed to just you wrap him right up and says, oh, what are you doing? The guards! As he's all wrapped up.
It's all good. That was a lot more violent than I expected it to be.
Initiative?
I'm not
No,
fighting.
no, this is
I'm not
no,
gonna be
yeah,
even
no,
bothered.
no,
Like
no.
if he starts flailing.
He's trying. He'll try to get out as you guys interrogate him, but he's held and he's.
I'm
kind
gonna
of-
attempt diplomacy just to like de-escalate the situation.
Don't call for the guards. They work for us.
That's an 18 diplomacy just to be like, whoa, we're not trying to hurt you.
Oh, it's not hurt.
I didn't expect that. It's not my beard. I didn't think it would do that. Sorry.
Beard. It's not my beard.
I didn't realize it was such a dangerous thing.
You saw me knock a man unconscious with this enlightening.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Shock and awe.
I did not see that. You just said it happened.
As you grab hold of him and he's all nervous. He's.
Anyways. That was supposed to be a lot more friendly than it came out. That's I'll take responsibility. My bad. I can help you. I can help you if you accept this. It'll make you feel better. It's just
I don't know if I trust that.
basic healing spell,
All right.
and I'll cure light wounds.
As he's kind of healed up and he's like
10 HP.
he's confused and he was hurt and he's looking around like
This
all
was more
nervous.
just to get our message across. We have encountered some issues in town, and we have been hired by the guards to look into them.
I'll get you to roll a sense motive.
Sure.
As this is happening, the two of you, so as you're drinking, you kind of you're finishing your seconds. This is nice. As you feel a hand on your shoulder, and your compatriot has arrived.
So I have a lead, well, a couple of, one lead and one possible. Did you share a room with the others?
I hope not. Did I?
I don't know. I didn't.
I'm gonna tell you. Past midnight, I forgot what happened.
All right. Well, there goes getting a key to the room to investigate further. But I was seeing something.
Oh, you were affected by the magic too.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That magic ale.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna need a few days off.
So, yes, I was going to investigate across the street. I found something that really caught my eye into this investigation, you're welcome to come. I think it'd be wise not to split up too much.
Are you telling me I don't have to?
I'm not going to force you. Honestly, if you keep drinking, I think you'd be more of a hindrance. But
yeah, I should probably do my job. I won't get paid. All right, I'm done. 2 drinks is enough, Nick.
All right.
For now.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, there was some just weird shine I was noticing when I was looking at the door into the room, and this is while leaving. Assuming you just get up and leave and not get like a third round.
Yeah, I'm still sitting. Do I need my belcher?
Yo, what?
My belcher.
What is a belcher?
It's my gun.
Oh, I hope not, but I don't see any harm in having it. I mean,
Yeah, fair enough.
do I need to be armed? As you
Just
look at
check
me
that
and
nothing's jammed down there. That yeah, just look like.
Wait,
Oh, the safety might be on.
is it? Wait, no, wait. Is it?
No,
Is it?
Alright, let's find out if I'm a good soldier today.
Yeah, nothing's jammed down there. All right, put the ammo in.
You're squeaking.
As you're doing that, and you go to get up the female door bartender, and she's like,
We were advised. I don't know how
She
to
just-
start this job.
she just
I
walks
am
away.
aware.
I'll just
He drank.
gun in one hand, drink in another as I walk out.
Yikes.
Finger on the trigger.
I can't imagine your character walking any other way than like a waddle.
That's how I've been walking the whole time. Just
A bit of a sway.
So,
But you go out.
we're going towards where I found
glad I'm
the,
trusted with that.
the shiny. So yeah, I found some scratch marks on the handle into, I guess, just their room, because neither of us have seen it yet. So something had some difficulty getting in at the very least. Something of, I mean, at least your guys' height, it would seem, unless rats are piling on top of each other. I believe that would imply absolutely that. I don't know why I stopped. So it would definitely seem to imply that there are large ones, if not kind of like half rat creatures. And it also, which led me into like, how did they get in? So I approached the.
Blood's peeled.
All I hear.
It's just like a muppet
Rat.
Rats.
It's just like
drink more.
It's talking. You could be at the bar right now. You could be just the angels. Yeah. You could be drinking right now. The angel.
You could.
Take a sip.
You have a beer right here.
Do it.
As God has decreed. Drink.
It's the devil. You gonna be at the bar, just the angel. You have a beer in the hand. Drink.
It would be a sin.
So I investigated the windowsill and noticed that it also had similar scratches. And
This is as you're
yes,
walking.
yes. Just talking. I guess monologuing.
As you're
Literally.
as you're getting close, high or low?
Low.
Low. Sick.
Yes. And so there's occasionally just moving his glasses.
As you're walking by, you catch a light kind of hits you, and you knock over, and you look, and you see a little round kind of cracked glass that seems to be over top of a hole as you guys are approaching that. It shines right at you.
This must be a thing.
What?
So I didn't say anything. You belched and said what? I had no response.
Starting again.
So this is where they're coming from, but why?
But how?
But
Well, we know how.
But when?
Voice in my. Oh God, I'm talking to myself for too long.
Voice in my. Oh no.
I have a.
Do you do anything at the hole or to the?
I kick the glass.
He has a
Yeah,
monologue.
You kick the glass over, and yeah, it kind of pops off. It
Thousands of rats just come pouring out.
Nice.
I'll get as you kind of kick it. Roll an appraisal.
How am I supposed to go?
I'm sitting here like I could connect to squeaks, but how do I get the information to him
9.
without him realizing I continue to ride?
Glass. Don my glass. Don my glass.
Nice.
Well, I guess first things first. And when he kicked it, did the glass like fall off the hole?
Oh yeah, it's like it was kind of resting on top over the hole.
Men look at a whole confused.
Can you fit in there?
Me? No,
It's-
but I do have my pet.
It's a fairly rat-sized hole.
that could fit in there, but
As opposed to an unfavorite
certain
rat-sized hole.
Well,
that'd be a great idea. Mostly in that I'm not sure if he'd come back out. Rats can be vicious creatures. Although... yeah.
Never
I
once in the history of ever has a man said rats can be vicious creatures. Although
there's definitely been one guy.
at least one.
I know exactly what that man was doing.
Unless you could find a way to fit down this hole, I guess it's our only option currently.
Maybe I can offer them a drink. Just put. No, I want to give this back. She's nice.
No, that's for me.
Well,
She has such sweet words. Has never said
She
anything.
has such a sultry voice.
But
That raspy voice always gets me.
But if we go back to the carriage, I can get in and... yeah.
She's such a great listener. Gives me the drink, leaves.
Yes.
You
I
don't even
miss
say
one.
anything.
Oh.
No, all you say is...
Yeah. I just.
And she comes back. Great listening skills.
So
She knows everything about it.
So I suppose we should go to the carriage then I can get my mouse, and then...
Mouse.
I'll wait here.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
as you kind of
Wait, will you, or is this just a clever...
Glad you checked. Now I'll actually stay. Alright.
Oh, great, will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walks away.
I notice your glass is empty.
as you begin to walk away, is there anything else that you guys will do?
Should I just keep checking back to see if you're gonna just leave?
As you guys are dealing with your thing, the two of you, the man, I'm sorry. What is it that you want?
25 on the sense motive.
They have this actual
He
debate
seems
going on.
genuinely
Just
afraid.
making sure you're doing your job.
He's
It was
not.
true when I said that we're working for the guards.
Oh yes. So
Yes.
he is. As soon as you say that, he's. What would the guards want with me? Yeah, he's something is nerve-wracking. He's clearly on edge. On top of already being on edge.
Well, I don't know.
The beard
Yeah.
slightly.
I don't know. What would the guards want with you? I never said we were here for you specifically.
Well, you're here, and you said that you're with the guards, and so I can only
Yes.
assume that you're checking out things because the guards told you to come here.
Okay.
What?
Just you seem a little extra cautious as soon as I brought them up.
He's starting to like sweat, and he's kind of like, I don't know what you mean.
I'll have you know I have a way of getting to the truth of things.
We'll ask a question. What do you want to know? I'll tell you.
Well,
I tell you.
Quite a few questions. One would be,
Name one.
why exactly the guards are being drugged by your supply of liquor?
You got a problem?
I couldn't say that, so I just
I got a problem?
What?
I just couldn't
What
see myself
drugs? The sweat from his like thick neck fucking body is dripping into your beard aggressively as he's whatever he was worried about before, he's even more worried now as he's paralyzed. He has no idea what to say.
Yeah. You know, I always hate when you're trying to get some information on something and person just doesn't say what they need to be saying.
Oh, I'm aware. It reminds me of the pits.
His face is
talked about. You're saying a lot.
his face is the shade of his beard red, like totally freaking out. Actually,
I no longer.
with his
abide by the
okay. As he's getting so nervous about things that he just kind of faints.
I did not expect that.
Oh,
Heart attack.
Well, I guess we should just.
you don't want to faint in the beard. No.
Climb up.
Right.
It'll
Then
consume.
we can have a look around.
Yes.
I'm a little curious. He definitely is of the evil nature in some sense. Either he was affected by it, or he himself is.
All right. Can you tie people up, or should I do it?
I'm not super skilled at it, but
Got
I
it.
can do it.
Strands of the hair from the beard.
It's not the beard. It's just magical rope.
It's beard.
Beard.
It's not.
It's the beard.
That's why it's magical. It's beard hair.
No. Not everything about the beard is the beard.
What do you mean? Everything about the beard is the beard. Your armor is the beard.
The only thing that isn't beard on you is crab.
I haven't ascended to beard armor.
It's either
yet.
beard or crabs.
All.
Ascended to
I don't like
beard
this.
armor.
So you
He's just a
take a
beard
moment
bull.
as you pull out your magical wine and you rope this guy up to a chair.
Right.
As he
Perhaps we should do this somewhere a little
You
further
beard
away
him
from
up to a
prying
chair.
potential ears and eyes. You know, shift him into a room or something, or a basement. I'll help
That's a
you.
lot.
Where's the cellar?
That's what we should check. You finish up, I'll take a look around. And I'll just do a quick...
Yeah, a cursory glance around.
Great.
A cursory glance around.
Free grants.
You see that near the back corner there's a set of stairs that lead down to a rather heavy wooden door.
Found them.
And as you open up, you can see underneath here there seems to be even more smaller casks that are fairly closed tight, as well as a just kind of like an open space for just holding stuff. It seems. Okay, this should be a good spot.
All right.
Just start dragging him on the chair.
I'll help if I can, but I'm on a 12 strength, so...
The two of you grab the guy and you lead him down the stairs, putting him sort of putting him down in the middle of the open room as he's just kind of. Where am I? What are you?
There's the one light in the room.
What do you want?
Are you scared, man?
Yeah. Don't encourage him.
Beard,
It's going to get us.
It's good to get us.
It grows stronger in the darkness.
So he's awoken as he's. What do you want?
Welcome back. You stressed yourself into unconsciousness.
You stressed me. You were holding me down and saying things to me.
All we did was ask some questions and you freaked out.
Nobody was holding you down.
He was holding you up.
With what?
The beard.
Clearly, you've had too much to drink. Beards don't come to life.
Roll that shit.
Clearly. I got a 16.
He's like, but your beard, it moved and whatnot.
The wind.
The wind. It doesn't seem to be quiet this time. What do you want? I can give you this money or
Rats.
Well, I guess we're just going straight for it.
You do rats.
We know the drug guards got drugged, and we know that it was by your liquor. Now it's either you're involved,
sweating, and he's
or you're being forced to be involved. Now, if it's the latter, I would recommend you give up whoever's making you do it as quickly as possible, so that you don't end up in jail for life.
I wouldn't want to get physical.
If it's the first, well, I think we know how this ends.
They were threatening the berries. No, not my manhood, just me berries. They were threatening.
I'll punch your berries.
They said they were gonna burn the town. They were gonna burn the crop if I didn't help them. This is my one love in my entire life is making brew. And I've worked on it for years. If they were gonna do something like that,
Got a natural 20 cents motive.
he seems to be mostly genuine, but something about his story's off.
Hey, but there's something you're withholding from the beard. I wouldn't want to take us any further as I reach in my bag and I will proceed to pull out my masterwork thumb cranks.
You can roll an intimidate at a plus 4.
Masterwork thumb cranks.
Every character I make has one random masterwork item.
That's a thumb crank.
That's horrifying.
I'm a little.
Natural 1!
Oh, fine.
Thumb cranks and put them on yourself.
We wouldn't want this to go any further! Would we? Oh, God!
Tell me what I want. You start doing it, and he's so disturbed. Like, no, stop that. That's terrible. I hate it.
Imagine if this happened to you!
Now what? Stop doing it to yourself. That's great. Are you crazy?
Unimaginable!
I don't tell you. All right.
We do this!
Oh my goodness.
Activate the
Just
damage.
whatever you do, stop that.
Oh!
That's terrible.
We wouldn't want me to get hurt, would we? Oh! I sit down. I need to sit down. I just take a
Fine,
seat.
oh my, just stop.
you by screaming it out of
When you say the word die! Stop!
Fine, yes, they made me an offer. They said that they'd give me half of whatever it was that they want, that they got for the grain. Oh my goodness, just stop. And I said, sure, it was a good idea and I need the money. It doesn't bother me none if we end up getting it back.
Why are you doing this? I said I'd talk.
Holy lordy.
Right.
But how did they know? I mean, how'd you find out that I drug the guards when we took the grain?
Because the guards were a little curious when we talked to them.
Did you miss the part where both of our eyes glowed?
Yes, we kind of
Oh, they
have...
were glowing?
Oh,
I
you-
totally missed that.
Yeah, you must have missed that. Yeah, we have a nature abilities where we can sense magic and such.
Oh, dirty magic users. Always with that.
Well, it's very unfortunate that our dirty magic managed to find your scheme.
Well, fine. Bring me to jail.
Oh, we will. But is there anything else we need to know? Any information can perhaps help you.
What more do you want from me?
Well, your workers, are they in on it?
No, they had no idea. I just made them bring it along and they took it. That's
Okay.
all.
Do you meet with the rats at all?
I don't get the impression this man knows anything about rats.
Do you meet with anybody? Do they give you the things?
Yes. I mean that's the guy who does the enchanting. He came by here and that's who I met with and he gave me some payment. But not regularly. I mean. The last time we met was the last time I used the magic that he had helped me with.
All right.
If we were to perchance find this individual, could you, or maybe even better, could you give us a description?
Oh, sure, but no. If I tell you,
About
will
hurting the
that do any better from my sentencing? Because I haven't done no harm to nobody. They just went to sleep.
Men are dead because of you.
Oh, excuse me?
Wasn't gonna say that, but yes.
He seems genuinely shocked. You
Yes.
can roll a sense motive if you'd like.
No, I'm not going to. I had a belief that this man had no clue. Yes. This is why you don't deal with
Rats.
Who died? There was nobody who died. I remember.
They were the men responsible, to be fair.
Rats died.
But men who deserve justice, not death.
Wait, I'm terribly confused there.
I
Lord.
believe
Could
they
you
were
explain
cleaning
this?
up loose ends.
Who?
Whoever you're working for.
The Rat Pack.
People dying over grain. I mean, it's a fair sum that they want for it, but it's not worth men dying over.
I don't think so either. We're missing some piece, and I was hoping you could fill it. The thing he's been mentioning, rats. There seems to be rats involved.
Well, I know
Not
I mean,
those rats
What? There's more rats
in the town. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that. Men, well, not men-sized, but perhaps boy-sized rats.
No, I can't say bats that already exist.
Oh. Actually,
Rolling,
yes,
rolling.
certainly.
He's our boy.
Yeah, but rats in the town. Sorry. To start, I suppose about a month or so ago, I was going through my fields, just doing some picking, and I found the body of a very large rat. I don't know how it died. It must have been caught by one of my traps and bled out. But I saw it was enormous. It wasn't quite a boy, but it was something in between, like a dog or something.
Interesting. And it looked more like a rat, not very...
Oh, it was a rat.
It was a rat. Where was this exactly? Where's your field?
Oh, it's out behind the farm bit of my property.
Okay. Perhaps we'll have to look into that. I will let the captain of the guard know that you were quite helpful, but I can promise nothing specific. Perhaps with your years in this town and the services you have provided, they will be kind to you for what you've done.
I didn't mean for anybody to get hurt.
Well, sometimes turning a blind eye to just greed is not wise, especially when dealing with characteristic individuals.
Oh.
Money speaks loudly, but sometimes too loudly.
Alright. Well,
we'll take you in. Don't worry, we won't harm you. You'll come with us quietly, though. You're not going to try and run.
well, where am I gonna go?
That's exactly what I'm asking.
He kind of hums and haws. He's all miffed, but I mean, clearly.
Yeah, obviously.
As this is happening, Grograk, you're standing there keeping an eye on things, and as you're just kind of taking, are you just standing there like looking at the hole?
Yeah.
Some people like walk by and he's like, what's happening?
With a godhead of fucking ale.
People are nervous, but you're keeping an eye on things, and as you're standing there, just watching the hole, keeping an eye, checking it out, and you're on your way back with your mouse in hand.
I would have in the carriage done my speak with animals.
Yes, of course.
Please, the rat is.
But you're on your way back.
Yes.
As Grograk, you're standing there and you're looking at the hole. When it's very quick, but you see a pair of eyes, like a movement, and then a pair of eyes glint up and look directly out at you. And then
I try and scoop him with the cup.
Okay, roll a that would be a surprise action on you. So you will
Hi-ya!
roll to strike.
That's not big.
Or
Hi-ya!
would that
Natural one.
That's not matter. As you go, oh! As you freak out, oh, there's a rat! And you throw your mug at it, and as you throw, the mug kind of cracks and shatters into like 6 different pieces as you pull out your gun. And you
Oh no, I drank that all.
Oh, okay.
and you Elmer Fudd blast.
Oh, I don't shoot.
Oh no,
it.
you don't.
I'll
You just point it down, and the rat's gone. You have no idea where it could have. Where it maybe it ran out, maybe it ran back in. You're not sure.
It ran out.
Damn it.
Rat.
If I
I'm gonna have to pay for that class.
if I hear any of that, I'll be putting a.
Oh, it was a wooden mug with iron, but it just fucking exploded as you hit the ground.
I'm gonna have to pay for that ale. With the glass, the
Yeah. Yeah, so if I heard any of that, I would put a little pep in my step about
Oh,
getting back.
you saw it happen as you're walking past. And the
Children,
or mothers
were you
grab their
assaulted?
children.
Were you assaulted by it?
No.
Yeah,
I thought it was alright there. I'm trying to grab it.
He tried grabbing it. Recalls throwing cup at him.
okay.
I tried to get it.
Okay. Well,
Well, it can't go anywhere now. It's trapped.
yeah. Yes.
It's stuck in there.
Maybe. You know what? Well, whatever. We are here, and yeah, I get the mouse that I pulled out from the carriage when you two went in. If you would remember that, you were sloshed.
No, a mouse.
Yes, I've always had. This is Mr. Squeaks.
Huh?
It is my pet and kind of companion.
Why would you make friends with a mouse? Are you that lonely? There's plenty of other
Have you
houses.
not noticed
trained
my
pets.
crest? And were you oblivious when I said my name was Radigan?
But that's a mouse.
Just be.
My family name is more or less a brand, and we really lean into it.
You have a name for your folk out here.
Okay,
Furry.
whatever.
Anyways, so
See, is that what you're sending down into the abyss?
yes. So remember, we want contact with them, and I gonna put my hand down towards the hole.
Did you just say that to the mouse? How is
Did
it
you-
gonna know what you just said?
Did you?
How? It's
How
a
drunk
mouse.
were you earlier today when? You know what? I'm fine with this. I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly accepting of this scenario.
The mouse, obviously, he runs down. Mr. Squeaks runs down and kind of gives you a double take for a second before,
As it just.
and he goes down. Yeah,
I will see you
down
on the
into
inside.
the abyss.
Tears of the Patriot play.
I'm gonna need to get you many treats.
High or low?
Right into the Valkyrie.
Okay,
I'm ready if he needs to roll something.
no, that's fine.
Well, I guess if the others know that we are going to be at the inn, we should wait for them there. There's not much to do here. Yes, I'm your hero.
No, you're not. You as you kind of take do a double take. I'll get you to roll an appraise as well. Now that you look at the, you're kind of looking at the grass next to.
That's an intelligence?
An appraise is an intelligence, I believe.
Natural one. That sure is a lot of
You're
wood. He broke a wooden fucking mug.
As you guys head back into the
Don't anger a drunken
inn.
I put a gold on the counter, and then I tap it.
Oh, as you come back, there's like there's like a piece of paper with an amount written on it, and then as you do that, she just then it's immediate trade.
Well,
She takes the paper. She just
I put the money down.
well, when they walk in, just tell them I'm upstairs continuing the investigation.
Huh?
The other two, the bird and the beard.
as you guys.
Assuming you don't remember names.
As the two of you are, I guess, walking back with the brewmaster, he.
Oh, no, I messed it up. Damn it! I could have done it. And then you could have started talking. I could have been like, cares? Damn it!
Pretty good.
I missed it.
It's okay.
That would have been really good.
Then
Sad.
I'd go back
So
upstairs.
as you begin investigating once again, the two of you are walking with the brewmaster through town. You eventually get back to
As
the
we walk
inn.
back, I
Or
will
where?
play extra close attention to
Also, are you?
the sides if there's anything around. I just kind of have a My character has the sneaking suspicion that we're being watched in some sense, so I'm looking out for that.
And as you guys are walking through town as well, are you? Is this guy bound, or are you just kind of walking with him?
If we left the building and he didn't like,
He seems like
he seemed cooperative.
He's unbound. What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Run?
Yeah, he's just with him.
He's
so like,
unbound as he just ascends.
like I'm assuming you wouldn't have stopped me when I go to untie him from
Yeah.
the chair, so he would be untied.
I want my magic rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just. That's why I said if
become a god
you
and
don't
then
try
he
to leave,
follows
kind of thing. Like,
Yeah. You kind of you lead him to the inn, or do you go to the where you
the guards. The guards.
Yeah, absolutely. So you go to the prison as the guards are all kind of still talking. Actually, they're currently cleaning. As you walk up, there is a cart with a horse that has a tarp over it with some flies kind of buzzing around. There are people. Most people have kind of like there's a crowd kind of there, but people are fairly busy, so they're not sticking around for too long.
As we get closer, I'd be like, the results of your.
Oh, he's unaware.
As he looks in, he's kind of.
When will you learn that your action
has consequences?
When will you learn? Anyway, so he seems a little disturbed and confused. But he looks over and he goes, "Oi, boys," and they look to him and they just.
Well, my suspicions were correct.
No.
Yes.
His head kind of goes down as he starts to flush again.
It appears greed was his driving factor.
Well,
but he was very helpful. He gave us plenty of information. We did have to prod a bit, to be fair, but
and before you put me away entirely, I do still need to help him look around my my land. Show him where the rat was.
I'll give him a side eye.
He's like.
I'll look at the guard and see what his reaction is. The captain of the guard, like, does he look?
He's like, what? Like, why?
No, we did not agree to that. He is just trying to.
But you guys said that you need to look around. It's such a large plot of land.
I don't remember saying anything like that.
But
yes, you did just put words in our mouths. But I think we'll manage.
You make a great ale, but you make a bad liar.
True that.
You kind of like.
Practically handed the information to us.
You made it very convincing.
I have a way with words.
To be fair, nobody expects the beard.
He looks at you. Actually, you know what? Put me away. Just get me away from this one.
What's the
It's
problem?
within your best interest.
Do we need to have another talk?
No!
As the beard just... No, the beard just sprouts arms.
and he just got out. Still.
Shows the bleeding fingers.
As he,
Another talk.
We might need to talk about that.
What?
That was really weird.
do whatever you want with me. Get him some help.
I will.
There is no help for me.
He keeps talking about the pits.
Oh, well, that's a fair thing to be afraid of.
Clearly.
He goes, as he looks to the guys, and he's like, well, gentlemen, all you mean and drinks on me? as he I puts his hands out, and they're all kind of, okay, this... I don't like any of this.
I will let you know that his ale that is currently within his building is not tampered with at the moment. And I'm sure he would be willing to show you any potential stock that may still be tampered with.
Of course.
Excellent.
The more you help, the less your sentence.
Of course.
No.
It would be as helpful as you need me to be.
Excellent. I like to hear that. Well, Captain, we'll go fetch our friends, and we have some more things to investigate. We need to discover the mystery of why exactly these men died, as our friend here doesn't seem to...
Wait, it has nothing to do with them.
We're not sure. He didn't seem to have the impression that these guys were out to kill anyone.
So
Could just be bad at reading people, but...
You should probably keep a very close eye on him.
Yes.
We need for him to. I don't want him to die. His ale was good.
Sticking over there. Sorry.
I'm concerned for his well-being. He did some strange things.
Oh, I mean, we also like having him around. He's good export, but yes, certainly. I don't want him dying either. In fact, let's make sure let's put you somewhere a little less known for having dead people.
Also, maybe stick off any kind of drink or food that isn't. Well, at least food you don't know where it came from. Just on the off chance. Clearly, somebody's got fingers into this town.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
We've got paw prints in the pudding.
Who are you gonna call?
Go.
And some cranks on fingers.
Some drinks. I can't get them off.
So they actually they go with you guys and they go to the inn. And
as we're walking through, hey, can I get some of that healing? My fingers hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And as you guys are kind of brought to the inn,
Thank you.
the bailiff he talks with the and as you guys are kind of sitting there, you're drinking and you're investigating. You hear these guys kind of talking as a group of them walk in with a dwarf, red-bearded dwarf. He's rather portly as he's walking in, and the bailiff talks to the barkeep for a moment. She seems very angry, but not saying much. He seems to be doing a good job of keeping her at bay.
On the rat.
Yes, but not literally this time.
Oh, no, we found the rat.
Oh, well, we found the rat in town, not the literal one.
Look over at the dwarf.
The man who was spiking me. Yeah, he didn't do it himself, but he's responsible. He
made the funny juice.
Yeah, he let the person who did it in, and spiked it. He was the brewer wanted money. Effectively, he didn't really.
I like your drinks.
They are good.
Oh, cheers! Glad to hear it.
He's probably gonna do some time, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, I mean, I'll happily do some community service brewing, obviously.
Well, that's up to the captains, not me.
The guard, the captain seems a little bit. He's like, well, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
He's kind of brought up into one of the other guest rooms and locked in there essentially with a guard.
Nice accommodations, considering.
Well, it was like,
makes sense.
where do we put him, right?
So boys, we have some more intel.
No, I'm not down there.
Boy.
Boy.
Where's the other one, by the way?
I don't remember, I'm not gonna lie. He was trying to talk to me.
Maybe he's talking to his friend.
Oh, I just found out about that. He keeps a mouse on.
Yeah, I think he's just lonely.
No. He talks to that thing like full day, and it responds to him. It was weird. I don't understand.
I mean, I speak to birds, so.
But you're a bird.
He was like, hey.
Oh, wait.
So, as this is happening, what is it that you're looking for specifically?
While upstairs, I'm just taking a quick look around, make sure I'm the only person up there.
Well, yeah, you are more or less. Yeah, up until
That might be good to
the
find.
people,
Up
up until
one of the
people
big rats.
walk up the stairs,
He's in the
and
fields.
there is a couple of guards with a dwarf
The plants for the
coming up, and they lock him in a room.
just died out there.
Oh, that's. Is that? I'm sorry, but is
See
this
what's going
anything to
on
do with our
You see,
investigation, or is this
the
something?
bailiff is up there, kind of talking. He's like, "Oh, yeah, hey, yes, this ruffian, unfortunately, someone who we quite liked originally, had to do with the guards sleeping and forgetting, rather."
He had to do with the. Okay. Well, it sounds like they had a very eventful investigation then. Yeah, and the wildest thing that happened here is I got to watch a dwarf throw a mug at a rat in a hole.
Well, yeah, I'll leave you to that. Anyway, if anybody comes out this door, just keep it. Just if you see this dwarf with the red beard outside without somebody accompanying him, let us know.
Understood.
Anyway, yeah, alright. He seems confused as he kind of leaves. And you do hear the rest of the guys downstairs.
Yeah. Ah, yes, fantastic.
Grow the snoot.
Do it.
Snoot. I'm gonna wait for them to.
They leave, yeah. They don't sniff.
Well,
And
not just
then-
having a hood.
And then yes, I will.
All right, goodbye, guard.
Grow. And then yes,
Excuse
I will
me?
grow the snout real quick and just give a whiff around.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Is it?
Do you have any cheese?
I smell cheese.
I smell a bargain. Go on.
Yeah, so and I
Stuff
start
that I do is,
sniffing around their handle to see if it's the same kind of hair that's currently in my pocket.
I guess I'll get you to roll survival.
You're gonna roll a 7.
No, we're gonna roll much higher. 23.
You smell, and yes, it's very clearly like the same.
All right, good, excellent. So just gonna double check while I have it out. Just make sure that that's the same kind of scent that leads towards.
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely.
All right, and then that's a safe assumption. Turn it back. Just don't want to have anybody just kind of walk up in that. It's bad enough that people know I can talk to the things. I don't want people to know that.
So
Yeah, then I guess I'll just be by the window, just kind of watching around where the hole was.
That's a nice nose.
yeah, other than what you saw before, there's nothing
Yeah,
else.
it's just-
so.
Well, they'd have to come up here eventually. I have things on me.
So yeah, you guys are kind of hanging out downstairs, and what is it that you do?
Well, we have to go to the field.
Yep.
Do you know where the other one might be by chance?
No!
Who? Wait.
The
His name is
Vernon.
Vernon!
His name, that's his name?
Vernon!
Vernon. That was his name.
Vernon Redigan!
What? Oh, right, he said that.
Yeah, Radigan. I thought that was his name.
That's another thing. He made it a point to point out to me that he has this rat crest. His last name's Ratigan, and he has a mouse. Why was he pointing that out to me?
Why wouldn't he have a rat?
I'm gonna go to the
I
bathroom
don't
real
know.
quick.
I mean, do we want to take a break then?
Sure.
Yeah,
And we'll take a really quick break.
Amogus!
Sus.
He's this. He's this. And we're back. Bathroom happened.
It's
So as you're
like hiding camouflage.
as you're hanging out, you're kind of discussing what your next move is. They don't come upstairs.
That rat guy's weird.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weird one.
The weirdest in the group.
I suppose.
You haven't done anything weird. You're
leave
normal
that
like
on
myself.
reserve for a moment
I did
and
talk to
see
birds.
what's going on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but you're a bird.
Yeah, right.
You
That's
go
what I
downstairs and they seem to be discussing things amongst themselves.
Yes. I see he
did. Oh,
didn't-
we found him.
I told you I was just up here.
Who?
You.
Cares?
Ooh. That was rude. We were just talking about you.
What are we playing?
Just You're gonna need to be more specific. Well, yes, I noticed that you apprehended a man.
Yes, he was the one spiking, well, the AoEs.
I was informed, yes. We located where I just take a quick look around, make sure no one's like listening, watching, or anything. I don't know how to say this around me here. We found where the vermin were coming from. We suspect, at least. I have.
He dispatched his mouse.
Yes, I did.
Ah,
That's what I was talking about. He'd like
yeah.
give it very specific orders.
Yes.
Yes, that was a brief topic this morning.
I talk to birds, he talks to rats. There's no association between him and
Does
rats.
he
I
talk
think,
to
but-
rats or mice?
I don't know.
Because he's a rat motif, but he has a mouse. This confuses me. Why don't you have a rat?
Listen, they're the same creature, one's just smaller.
That's not true.
I'm sure that mice feel differently.
Mice and rats are completely
You
different.
say that about a crow too. If you say a crow's a raven, he's not gonna
That's like
it.
saying a human and a half elf are the same thing.
Yeah. Crow's
One I
ravens,
hate.
not the same.
Entirely.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
One doesn't belong.
One is
One's an abomination.
Yeah, one is
The other I hate.
The other one, you know, I could probably have a drink on Friday with.
Fair enough.
Might hate them still, it depends.
Anyways, but back to the topic at hand. We do have a job to do. I think.
Man.
Ah, yes.
So we have to go to this field, right?
Yes, we found out that one of the areas that these larger rats are in, at least a couple months ago by our friend up there, is in the fields.
God.
Yes, a friend who, homie.
Long ago.
Just.
I'm right here.
Check the hole that we found.
In our memories.
Ah, yes. And I just wanted to.
He had
Did
cancer.
either of you
like,
use
I
your
lived.
abilities space around your room?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah, I don't sleep with my son.
To be fair, the situation didn't really prompt it,
on.
but might as well
Just-
give it a check.
Just, I noticed
I refuse.
claw marks on your doorways, which means either the rats have stacked upon themselves to get in, or it is a very big one.
Oh yes, the one I saw walked on two
Very
legs.
good reason to fall asleep.
Oh.
Yes, the one last night was very. It was like a child-sized rat almost. Maybe a bit smaller than a child, or bigger than a child. But
When are we gonna go to that house and solve a rat in?
yeah, perhaps we should do that first. I don't
Do
think
that
the field
on
is
the
going
way to the
anywhere.
fields.
Yes.
I sure hope the field's not going anywhere.
That would be the
I won't leave
greatest
the
thing.
possibility there, but I certainly hope it won't go
Wait.
anywhere.
What?
We live in a magical world. Who knows what could happen?
You say the field's gonna leave?
No.
The beer field. It's where all the-
Why is
How much of that ale have you been drinking?
He's been drinking a lot. I've been trying to tell him that maybe he shouldn't because we just discussed earlier.
Are you
that
out here telling a dwarf that he can't drink?
I was trying to.
Isn't that like not allowed?
I need
I
another
was trying
drink.
to advise him that.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, telling a dwarf he shouldn't drink.
Yes.
That's another
Now
drink.
we know it hasn't been. So
Cheers to
at
that.
this point, it's fine.
It's just.
Apparently, it was
we
only specific.
didn't- Yeah, we didn't. He just chose or elected to ignore me and kind of brush me away.
Let's get a mosey onto the house.
If we
You-
split up again, I think it should be the dwarves.
I don't think we should be splitting up anymore.
As
we
you
are in a
guys-
town full of rats that might want us dead.
As you guys kind of get up and head out, you go to the area across the way.
Once again, doing the same as before, keeping an eye on everything.
Yeah, of course. You again, as you're kind of going through, you don't notice all that much. You're
more
you're
just a
looking
caution.
around, and as you head across the way, and you go to the hole where you had seen the large rat kind of duck into. Again, there's not too much in terms of the hole itself. There's a little bit of kind of covering like a box, and what?
Wait, the
How big is that?
the hole's about this big.
Oh my god, the hole shrunk!
Wait, what? No, the hole was the size for the.
Yeah, the
For a
boy rats!
Yes, the boy rat. It's this big. The size of its head, it can crawl in. That's
Tiny.
the way that rats work.
Tiny
This
rat.
big
No,
rat
that's
night.
small. No, small size. Yeah.
That's not small size.
yes.
A small sized hole is about that big.
But rats can squeeze into things.
No,
the
I know.
size
I'm
of
just
their
saying.
head,
Small
even
size
if
hole.
it's a large.
It's literally a tiny hole. But
Well, this would be the size of a large rat's head in circumference.
oh yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He could have literally slithered.
This
through
isn't
it.
Maxwell House, is it?
No.
Something's
No,
off.
it's it's the already ground up stuff that
Oh.
Seth bought.
Okay.
Pre-ground.
I got concerned. It smelled.
Ew.
So you. So
I
it
wouldn't
is
pronounce
roughly
it
this
too
big.
much.
It's always been roughly this big. I should have maybe mentioned that last time, but it would have squeezed in.
Everybody have a way to get down here?
Not particularly.
Yeah.
Personally, no.
What?
As you recall, I didn't really see what was going on
Yeah.
last night.
What?
But
He said yes!
Wait, what?
I grabbed the shovel.
Well, that's a way.
As you kind of
Well,
take
I was
out the
going to
shovel
say
and
that
you
if we
begin.
waited, then perhaps when Mr. Squeaks came out of the other hole.
I was more hoping that somehow we could find the other end of this hole, perhaps, instead of trying to dig wherever the hell it goes. Does it seem to lead towards the house in front of us, or the wall?
I mean, yeah, it leads like that direction as
But
like
does,
foundation.
like, looking into the hole, I'll use my little ion torch, and I'll kind of like keep it near the hole, just hold it there. Does it look like it goes down, or that way?
Looks like it goes down from where you're at.
We could try to flush the rats out. You mentioned earlier that you could create water.
Yeah, that takes some time, but yeah, I can do it.
Oh, drown him out.
All right. Let's cast create water for like 20 minutes.
Oh, you're just gonna sit.
I'm just
okay.
gonna drown this hole.
Okay.
11. I'm just sitting there glowing.
Yeah, because it's level 0. You can
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
just infinite. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 gallons per
Per
level.
level. So
Yeah.
I'm making 6 gallons every 6 seconds.
I like to imagine you just like
As-
magic up a garden hose and
Gallons.
turn it to soap
Yeah.
and just go.
I more imagined that I was just channeling a surge of water forever, but I like that too.
I got my Wi-Fi hose.
yeah, the Bluetooth hose.
Yeah, Bluetooth hose. Yeah.
Let me just
I-
get my Bluetooth hose.
God, could you imagine?
As you're waiting there and you continue to pour, because that's a lot of water. 6 gallons per round.
Per
Yeah,
round,
round.
6 gallons, and I'm
So
doing
a
it
gallon
for 20
a
minutes.
1 gallon a second.
Yeah.
That's probably
a lot of
that's
water.
faster than a gasoline pump. You're
Oh,
you're
yeah.
pumping faster than a gas pump. It's like
It's a lot of water.
As the water is pushed down into the hole, it actually it takes about 5 to five to 6 minutes before you hear screaming from it sounds like inside the house as well as like across the way or like on the other side of the house as well.
There's gonna be a lot of rats.
I'll cancel the
As
spell
you-
immediately.
Yeah, as you stop, you look around as you're kind of back off onto the road from the little alley. As you look back, and yeah, you see like it must be like 15 little rats just all over all scattering everywhere.
We need one of them. Just one?
Is there one within 30 feet of me?
You're right by the hole, so not.
I'll
They're-
get it.
You're closer to the.
Okay.
You're closer to the road.
Don't startle, I guess, everybody.
Sounds like
natural 20.
Oh my god. That rat didn't make it.
Oh, that gave me a headache.
How much damage?
Okay. Yes. So as you reel back, as you fire your gun out for the first time, you hit. Well, I mean, you have to roll to confirm.
Okay.
My apologies.
That's going to be a to its touch. That's going to be a 13.
13 will actually make it. Yeah. As you look over and you whoop, you fire out at the rat and
So it's going to be 16 damage.
16. Boom! It explodes in gore, and there's not even gore left. It just explodes.
Isn't your gun times?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it times 4?
Sorry, 32.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There's a crater in the ground, and there's nothing left. But you're fairly confident
I think we want
that
to
you
catch
hit it.
I got it!
Yep.
Does anybody want to go and chase a rat?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
yeah! Power of the cheetah sprints!
As there
don't
are
bother.
rats kind of running around, and you go to manage to
Right.
catch up very quickly to one of the rats, and I will get you to roll a CMD.
You're not
Or
getting
CMD.
anywhere! That's a 20.
Oh yeah, you run over
Now they're
you
scared.
blast one of the rats, and they scatter even further.
Yeah.
As you run up with
Good.
cheetah sprint, you grab hold of one of them,
rat.
and
Or sorry, it's
it is
Yeah, yeah.
biting at your beard, but you can't It
It's
can't
a
get
beard.
It's biting the beard, and the beard's like choking it.
Yeah.
Don't kill it. We need this one. You can feast on more later.
Get
What?
one.
Yeah.
Let's bring it over.
All right.
So you can talk to rats, right?
Baby rat, baby rat.
This rat, again, it's a small rat, but it's
I don't like you saying small, but doing this.
it's a small rat. It's smaller than it's smaller than small, but bigger than diminutive. This is
rats are about
a
that big.
New York
Cat size.
This is a New York rat.
Okay, he's a hefty boy.
Big
All right. Now
rat.
talk to
These
my
are-
beard.
You really kind of just put it in the weirdest ways.
Wait, can he talk to all kinds of rats?
I mean, he just said yes.
The rat is
Yeah, so first
But you
I
at
will
least
attempt
look
a
like a
handle
rat.
animal
Yeah, I don't know how he does
to
He
it.
doesn't
calm
look
the
like
rat.
okay.
I just learned that when I was young.
Which, due to my archetype, against rats I get a +4. But I can't do it to anything else. He's a rat man.
Just give it up, Baba, to be worried about.
No.
26.
Nice.
With a 26, the rat is freaking out at first, but then as you manage to you manage to relax it a little bit. It's still super wary. It seems like it's still freaking out, but it's just looking at you more or less.
So I reach out and I'm trying to like grab it from the beard.
It will go to bite you.
Just like
That is a
beard spray.
It can't. It fails.
Take out the
Excellent.
beard. The beard starts crawling up his hands.
Is it? Oh, could you please stop that?
And we never saw it again.
Oh no! It's okay.
As I just grow an inch.
It's you can release him now. It's okay. I
Yeah, just
got it.
Yeah, you can release him. It's okay. He's like,
Please release it.
Are you sure about that?
It doesn't look like it likes you very much.
It likes me better than the beard.
How about you just talk to it?
Trying to give it a very.
All right. Well, if it gets away, I get to punch you.
Fair enough.
Sure.
All right. Let go.
I will get you to roll a CMB +2.
Hey, 24.
Oh yeah, you managed to grab hold of the rat. It seems pretty. It seems pretty. It still seems pretty vicious, and it's not exactly stoked that you're holding onto it, but it can't really do much, and it's calmed down a bit.
Using speak with animals again. Just it's okay. I won't hurt you.
Scared.
Yes.
I'm scared. Who are these people? What is going on?
Just
With these, I'm gonna get you to roll a
Scared of nothing.
One! He's gonna roll one!
Scared of nothing.
I just have one question.
He's Wobstone.
Are you talking normally or are you squeaking?
it's been normal so far. So
Scared of nothing. He's Wobstone.
Depends how to speak with animals.
He's Wobstone.
The rat. Water everywhere. Flushed. Where?
it's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
How do you talk?
That's
talk
a
to rat.
complicated question.
I remember the last time we flushed rats out of the caves.
That's a very complicated question, but that's all right. Are
That's effective.
you
I can
part
imagine they
of
survived.
rats who
It was great too.
broke
Expanded caves.
into
We just
our
followed them out.
who broke
Rat
into
holes.
the inn
Not bad. plan.
yesterday?
That's not about rats in caves. Deep underground. They like the shiny stuff.
Okay.
They find it for you.
What do you know about the growing
I'm sure they can work with
rats?
crows too.
Anything at all?
Probably.
I'm quite fond of shiny things. Much smarter than rats.
Rats get bigger.
Don't know about
Rats.
outside.
Get bigger.
Do you
They
know
wouldn't love the caves,
how?
but I mean,
Rats get
they're
bigger.
good companions
Rats
if you actually.
see
Right.
more.
I've heard of
Rats.
dwarves and them getting along on occasion.
See further.
I can see that.
No more.
Most dwarves are
No
companions.
much more.
Do they go somewhere
Crows are
to
pretty hardy.
see more?
Rat dicks.
See more?
Everyone see what happens when the crows decide to have some fun. Look at a hawk.
See grain. See
The reason they call it
stores
murder.
empty. See.
Great.
To be honest, don't know much about birds.
Danger.
I can show you.
He
A
knows.
lot of them aren't very smart.
He knows.
Who is
The ones that
he?
are wickedly so.
He knows. He knows.
Most dwarves.
White bird. He knows white
Yeah, but they
bird.
make up for it.
Oh,
He knows white bird.
Wait.
About lights the white bird.
wait. I know. So the white bird knows, or
What's
does
this
he
about
know the
me?
white bird?
No, white bird doesn't know. He knows white bird. Likes white
I
bird.
like get kind of close to the rat as it's clearly squeaking, but you just said white bird. Is this thing talking about me?
It may. Apparently, whoever is making these things bigger knows you.
Ooh, you got a secret admirer.
That's a first.
Yes, because asking it what it means,
Why'd you look at
it
this?
doesn't. It says that you don't know, and this. So
I don't
this-
like my secret admirer anymore.
so,
You went with a rat.
so he
Oh no.
makes the rat. So he makes the rat see more.
At this point, it just kind of continues to repeat things that it's already been saying. It doesn't seem quite as coherent. Like these are questions it just doesn't. Either it doesn't know or it can't answer properly because it is still a rat.
Yeah, it is just
you,
a rat.
You get the feeling that it's this is pretty much as far as its ability to talk goes.
Yeah, as far as this goes, you do just talk normal.
So
Boring.
Yeah, I know. I make gross sounds.
okay.
That's already canon.
Okay, alright. I think that's all we're going to get at is this one. It doesn't seem to know terribly much more than this. Could be a combination of it simply not understanding the questions and it being a little rattled out of,
Rattled.
and
Oh, I get it.
Hello! Don't you fucking let that thing go. It's a rat. Kill it. Why'd you let it go?
To be fair, there is a scourge in the town. I mean, I don't care either way.
It's a vermin. You kill it.
You're telling the man that has a mouse for a pet to kill a rat.
Oh my. Yes! Do you know what rats do? They eat all the food, they carry diseases, and all they do is dig holes everywhere and are a general nuisance. The vermin, you kill them. If you let it go, it's just gonna do the same thing again.
I am not going to kill this rat after it gave us all this information.
Oh, okay.
keep it.
No! I'll kill it. Here.
Hey, hold on. What are you going to do? Just shoot it?
No, I'm gonna break its neck.
Oh, that's brutal.
What, you want me to pluck its fingers off every, one at a time before it screams to death? Well, I'll kill it quickly. It's merciless, you just go, you snap it.
Pulls out tiny
I said it's brutal. You just bring up a more brutal way of going about it.
Okay, what's the nicest way you can do it, man?
Actually, breaking the neck would probably be the best.
Yeah.
It'd be quick.
How do you kill fish?
Yeah.
Quick little slap.
Yeah.
You break the necks of fish.
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't see fish all that often.
Hey, fish
Oh,
lab.
he said, how do you kill fish? You're like, well,
It was a genuine question.
You hit him over the head.
Well,
Generally, I stab them.
Give him a quick slap on the rock.
well then.
Pretty much any way to destroy the brain.
Yeah.
Like most
Just
things.
right. I could shoot it. That's pretty quick. It's a
To be
little
fair, we are talking about rats that might be in cahoots with the other ones.
You could go back
It's
and
not exactly
tell
a friend.
information about us.
It's either that or you convince the rat to never come back to town and live in the wilds.
You could tell the whack.
Or you take care of the rat for the rest of your life. Up to you. You want to be
I
responsible
don't
for
know.
it, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, if
If
you
it, but if it does become a normal rat, I'll just have to shoot it or break its
Alright,
head or
you
something.
shoot it, it's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing's so close.
oh, I'm terribly sorry. Well, I said I wasn't going to harm it, and I'd be damned if I become a liar.
Well, while he's holding it, I just fucking hammer fist it.
It doesn't. It doesn't
take it from me.
It doesn't take much.
alright.
It's kind of.
I just grab it and I just coup de grace and just
You
snap its neck.
snap its neck very quickly, and you hear its cries of
I'll take
scare
her and
and
deal with it.
Oh yeah, give it to some birds or something.
I do like a little kind of nature thing, and then I will give it to a crow.
I do a little
I'll be
nature
like,
thing and
or any bird, really. Just like my
one right
communion with
there.
my god. Like a little tiny ritual.
Go get it, birds!
Just. See, not even the birds.
the crows that have been kind of hanging around, they look and they go, oh, food, so many food. As they fly down and they'll grab
How
it.
come
and
these
they'll
ones
peck at it.
speak?
And it's very big. It's very big, and they can't really carry it, so they just kind of fly off and
They
Yeah.
flop it around and peck at it. Yeah.
peck at it,
Yeah.
and then they'll
Clean
leave
it off
whenever.
leave
Yeah, yeah.
to do.
Ah,
It's the
nature.
best. Yeah, nature's way.
Oh,
it's
hate
the
it.
circle of life.
So, much,
Mostly death, though.
So, much like what he asked with the beard, I would much appreciate it if this didn't quite get out to the public either.
Did we kill the rat?
No, but
As-
I speak to them.
As
Yeah.
like
I'm not gonna lie. I don't
7
think-
people who
Yeah.
have just been like standing.
I'm not gonna
there
lie. I
watching
don't
this
think
whole
we have
thing.
that luxury.
Oh, hey.
We are kind of a hot topic.
Hi. How's it going?
Listen, you're in a
That's
group with a
awkward.
man who is literally a bird. I don't think you have to worry about that much.
Also, come on, now you got a rat here, you got a
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, and you also couldn't
you
be
got
any
a
more.
mouse.
You're
You're
literally screaming
talk
that
to
you
the
talk to
mouse.
rats.
It's not that hard to go
Listen,
mouse
right.
rat.
You might as well have a sign on your back that says, I like talking to rats.
Listen, the whole rat thing in town is a hell of a coincidence, honestly.
Yes, honestly.
I think it's really funny.
Great.
There's no such thing as a coincidence. Only coinkydinks.
We ain't having those.
And you are one of them.
Well, we've learned new stuff. Apparently I have something to do with this in some way.
Yeah, is there anybody that
Coinky
you could
dinks.
think of that
You think
would have followed you from
best
the
start
other
believing in
land?
them?
You're in one.
Very unlikely, but maybe.
You're in
Someone
one
you met on your way here?
I haven't really met anybody who's been too particularly friendly. Interest, perhaps. Maybe somebody doesn't like me, but no names come up.
Have you made any enemies in town?
Definitely not.
So this was the house. We still got to go to the field, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll go to the field. Perhaps we
This is
can
what the
find
bigger ones are.
We believe. The problem was the last one was spotted a few months ago, so a month ago. Sorry.
Wow.
Thank you, God.
I got you.
Oh boy.
Is this what clerics feel like when some deific entity is...
No, our characters are
Yeah.
all stuffy and stuck up about it.
The paladin's the one that's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. Paladins, Inquisitor, pretty much anyone. They're just like, yo fam, what up?
Oracles just scream.
Yeah. Because Oracles go,
Warlock.
hello, and the God goes,
Yeah.
Oracles just like,
stop bullying.
Yeah. And the warlock's like, why?
you planned this!
Madness, you fuck.
I like the oracle goes, stop it!
So, as you guys gather yourselves and you, I guess you head over to the field then.
Yeah, we'll head on down there. Like always, keeping an eye out just in case. But,
Oh, this walking's got me thirsty.
You should probably keep your eyes in.
What did you just
I
say?
prefer it this way.
What did you just say to me?
Please,
I
don't
hate that
say
so
it
much.
again.
Everything about
He
you
might
makes
walk
me
off if you say it again.
So,
He's not walking off, he's walking in! Get it?
that was rough.
No.
The inn!
Not going there yet. But I'm really considering it.
So,
I'm a
you
comedic genius.
you gather yourselves and you begin heading
I just
towards
think
the
you're sad.
field. And as you kind of go over to the eastern edge of town, just outside the walls, you go to where you where you assume the field is supposed to be. It seems to be right off the edge of where the brewery is. is a large property that's fenced just outside with a small home, a little homestead, little farm at the edge.
So I think we're looking for like, what were they?
You don't know?
Kabua bear? I don't remember the name.
Go get
What?
Can I roll a knowledge?
Kabua?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just looking for Kabua, like
Some weird berry the guy mentioned. I was unfamiliar
like-
with it.
Gordia?
modified 20.
Gorilla?
Gonorrhea?
It's Gorga berries.
Do you mean
Google.
Gorga berries?
Yes!
Probably. I'm not familiar with
Are
the
you
fauna
knowledgeable on
here.
them?
A little bit.
Well,
they're
that's
just,
what we're looking
they're
for.
just a local. It's just a local flora, basically.
It's just some local flora. I did a little bit of research before coming
Go to
down.
berry. You don't need to go to flora.
It is a flora, though.
See?
Don't
So-
feed into his delusions.
Unfortunately, these
feed
ones
it to
aren't.
his
He is
So-
correct.
Yeah,
It's not
it's,
like when I
it's,
hear the.
Yeah, it's not like when he thinks he's talking.
It's not like this. You can speak normally with this.
That's like when he brags.
Don't have to do this. Why are you like this?
He's not even asking.
Yeah, even the rats, like the rats, just like
What the hell's wrong with this guy?
That's like
the rats in common. Hey, whoa! Get me out of here! Yeah, whoa!
This guy's spooky.
Oh, whoa! This is crazy.
yeah.
It's just wild. See you guys.
I can't wait.
So
Rat taxi shows up and gets inside.
Get me out of here.
So you
Take
head
me
over
in.
and so you get to the property and you go up to the house and what is it that you look for?
Well, a house. Fuck the house. We're looking at the fields. We don't need to go inside.
We're looking for rat tracks, rat fur, rat traps.
Yeah.
Well, I will
rat
get
droppings.
you-
Anything like that.
I'll get you all to roll your survivals.
24.
19. 11. Nice. That's
7.
So
The doors.
Sits down in a chair.
Notice I sure
Kansas-
is weird. I missed the mines.
I pluck a piece of grass.
green.
Wow! Green. That video. That fucking video.
so as
The
you're
tapeworm in my stomach when I eat my first vegetable in 3 months. Oh! Wow! Green.
as you're going through the field, you do end up you're going around and Gentis, you notice a couple of things. One is that it seems that a lot of the berries in the further kind of the corner of the field have been picked apart fairly aggressively. And as you're looking around, you're like, okay, well, these tracks seem to be like they could be rats, but they seem of normal size. And for yourself, Vernon, as you're taking a look around that same area, you notice very distinctly that the tracks seem to be rat-like in nature, and some of them are even bigger than the ones that you had seen previously. There are some, whatever's over here, or whatever's making these rats bigger, they're either continuing to get bigger, or you're not quite sure what. Like, whatever made the tracks that are kind of around here, this is a large creature. Not large size, but this is like this is a huge rat.
Well, those berries are poisonous.
This is a gigantic rat. I'm not sure if it's anything from here, but whatever's making them bigger, it's working very well. From the tracks, it seems like they are continuing.
You think you could follow the tracks back to their origin?
It's possible. Yeah, I'll follow the tracks, kind of going back as they're getting smaller and smaller to see where it comes from.
Yeah, as you well, one of the biggest things is that you notice that the tracks are coming from. It's like this creature might have climbed over the fence or just stepped over on a post and climbed down. As you look, and the tracks seem to lead into the woods just about, it can't be any more than like 800 meters away from where you're at.
I've just said like,
Wow. It goes out into the woods.
Okay, shocking. Well, maybe we can follow it back to where they came from.
Yes, perhaps.
I don't
I can't read that someone said a thing.
Oh, interesting stream title. Thanks. Ooh, sussy.
Is that actually
It's
still
like,
the title?
yeah, our stream title is
Still
like
the title?
sussy something part
Vent
2.
Simulator.
Vent Simulator part 2 or 3.
Yeah, no. That's
you
how
change it
roll
at all?
survival to continue.
I
following.
changed it to part 2.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's
But yes,
try that.
I told you I liked the title. It's great.
So that's a modified 20 survival to continue following the tracks.
Yeah,
Give him an aid another successfully.
Ah, 22.
Yeah.
As you head out into the woods, it
Should we get
takes
the dwarves?
Oh yes, of course. Dwarves. Well, we found some stuff.
all right.
What the hell are you doing?
He's playing a whistle and I'm eating berries.
Like a blade of grass.
They're very good.
Oh yeah, that's why I just.
They're just like, I like that you're just, what the? There's another one! We're surrounded! They're everywhere! Ah!
What is that? That's a bush.
It's a blade of
No.
A blade!
This
A bush!
A blade!
bush!
A blade!
Don't step on it. Step.
No, this whole time I picked up the one blade of grass and I went,
Green.
rat! No.
Had to make sure.
Oh, wait.
I tried tricking it.
Does it taste like a rat?
It's not a rat, it's not a rat.
The day is slowly coming to a close as you're heading out into the woods, and the tracks seem to go fairly far until you kind of reach the bottom of this large hill. That you're going towards, and there's these very large boulders as the rocky hillscape begins to kind of ascend, and it's
T-pose, just like
somewhere in the cracks, you notice there's a fairly large set of boulders kind of leaned up against each other, and it seems that they go into a dark opening of a cave.
You don't suppose the rats are hiding up in that hill up there?
The tracks seem to lead us there. This could be a gigantic rat den, or maybe we just wear.
I don't like the term gigantic rat den. I like to think that it might not be gigantic.
I would like to correct you. Rats have nests, not dens.
That's true.
Wow.
Mr. Ratted.
Wow.
Well, clearly he is.
Wow.
Lose the ratitude.
I never once claimed to be a rat expert.
I
In
would like
fact,
to
we
quit
had a
D&D.
small dispute about how I referred to a mouse as a small rat.
You talk to them though.
Let's
I just start walking up the hill.
I told you, I think it's because he's lonely.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
You'll find a girl one day. I don't know if she'll like you, but you'll find her.
So, as you are kind of approaching the cave entrance, the closer you get, the more apparent that it is that something lives in here, or has lived in here. As you see many claw marks trod in the dirt in front of it, and
high
wait,
zone of
did
traffic.
everyone's character die? These look like yes. So
Right.
small explanation for just half a second. Everybody except for Silman died in a couple sessions
A
ago.
terrible accident.
A terrible pit accident.
Always fear pits.
One pit, one necromancer.
One pit, one necromancer.
One pit, one anything. Everyone
And
dies except
During that Monday session afterwards, we all kind of decided we would just rather start somewhere else totally new. And so that's where we're at. So yes, it is.
I'm a
totally
bird.
new.
Yeah, don't put players near large holes
Yeah, not too big.
or rivers or nature.
Just don't put them
Or
near
NPCs.
environmental.
Don't put players
Don't
near.
put them in dungeons either.
Just don't put
Or
players near
do.
blank.
Or mountains.
You could fill it however.
Caves are right out. I wouldn't
Villages.
suggest inns either.
You know,
Cities, not a great call.
No.
Just like
Just start listing everything
Well,
off.
like I said, don't put players in blank. You fill it in.
yeah. Just put them
dragon dens.
in a home.
That's a no.
No,
Boats.
it's definitely no.
Boats,
Boats.
definitely
Put 'em in
not.
boats.
Put them in an empty nothing.
The void.
A hole.
Don't do that. They'll
No.
suffocate and die.
Ah.
No, you can't do that because that's where the astral dragons are.
That's why you just put them in blank. The white void of just them hanging out.
Purgatory.
Kind of where Squidward was that one time,
yeah.
you know?
Or do you remember
Or
that
Futurama.
episode of Family Guy where, or not Family Guy,
Futurama.
Futurama, where they're
They're
playing
playing D&D for the next like 10 quadrillion years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sure, I'm a level 5 vice president.
There you go. Okay.
So they
Anyway.
they died and now we're here.
Just stay
So-
home.
Yeah, so quick rundown. Yeah. Godly Birdman. Dwarf
Godly?
with gun. Oh, yeah, I mean, you have divine magic.
I am a god. No, I know. It's just
Divine
the
magic.
way you said it.
Dwarf with gun. Dwarf with beard.
Randy Savage.
And man with rat affinity.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't put your players in any dangerous situations in D&D. Got it. Yeah, bubble
Yeah.
wrap world is
Even
probably
Bubble wrap
the place
world.
to be.
Even
Hopefully they
undangerous
don't
situations, the
suffocate.
players will make dangerous.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
Yes.
Bubble wrap will start the danger.
No, you're not. You can leave. I am the one who knocks.
I am the one on watch.
That's pretty good.
Nothing happens during your watch. Shh. Are
That's
you
it.
sure?
That's awesome. That's such a great term. Yeah, your watch goes smoothly. I am the danger. What? I am the one on watch.
I didn't mind it. Everyone wakes up in the morning. What happened? Wasn't on my watch.
Wasn't on my watch. Sitting there, covered in blood.
Next person on watch. I am.
My character in Aaron's game.
Yeah.
You were the danger. You
Everyone's
were the
asleep.
one on
Time
watch.
to sacrifice Connor.
I don't know what happened to him. It was crazy. I just woke up like that.
Tripped.
Anyway, platypus.
So, yeah, so you guys make your way into the open cave. And as soon as you step in,
You know what's
you
really weird about dwarves? We have dark vision, but in all depictions of us in fantasy, we actually have lanterns on us, which should be used to extend line of sight within natural caves and systems like that.
All right, that's great. Do you have a lantern?
No.
he's got an ion stone over his head of
Oh,
light.
thank you.
Yeah.
Funny story. I don't like that dwarves have dark vision. I think they should have low light vision.
They should. But technically, it's
Respectable.
weird that they have dark vision.
Yeah, like a deep doors, dark vision. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Normal dwarves? No.
It's like, okay, they lived underground all the time, but they're always shown as having like lanterns.
Yeah,
And
that's
fire and like
Yeah,
it's
they're
always
the halls
well
are
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like light.
Lava.
Like they know they're not. And if they do have dark vision, they should have light sensitivity. If it's just because they live underground. Like.
Or half orcs, I kind of get.
Yeah, half orcs
Little-
makes
little
sense
bit.
because, you know, orc, creature of the night, literally.
So, as you
Best time to
enter,
ambush someone. Night.
the ion stone illuminates a rather open kind of main chamber. As well, as soon as you walk in, you see a very it must be like 30 rats just scatter as soon as you step in, and it's a very clear and
That's a good.
as you're stepping in, you can hear constant like scratching and chittering and noise.
Oh, no.
Really wish that took me possible to bust now.
Anyone happen to have some oil?
Nope. Not any that you can have.
Not that kind. Oh,
Start to just work
I'll
way down.
I hand you a stick. I hand you a stick.
Why do I have a
I
stick?
pull out some flint. This might just help keep them at bay.
Oh, yes.
Actual fire.
So you
You could light it yourself.
all
Yeah.
you all receive your torch as
Ah! I'm gonna look right into it. Oh! What is this?
So,
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
I love candy.
Fireball.
It's a little spicy.
That's the reaction.
Why would
You motherfucker.
Why did you give me that?
What did you
It's the worst ice cream ever.
So you head in, and the fire seems to keep most of that bay. It's the rats or whatever is in here that you can hear, but can't necessarily see past your line of sight. Are keeping a fairly wide berth of you, whatever they may be. And as you begin to slowly make your way down into the cave, I'm gonna get you all to roll perceptions.
Damn. Only 14.
18. That's gonna be a 24.
24, yeah.
17.
So with the 24, you're taking a little bit of time as you go deeper and deeper into this open cave, and it begins to narrow. And as it narrows, you see that around the bend, you wouldn't have noticed this if you, again, weren't paying attention as well as you were, but just in the middle of that, like it looked like a rock to climb up, but it seems like there was a very large, hairy thing that's in the path to go further. Its back is towards you.
Hold on, lads. Hold this. Hold this.
I cover your ears.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be loud.
Oh.
As I prep both barrels and I fire at the hairy thing.
Yeah. Obviously, you're at
I'll
its
take the minus
flat-footed or touch or.
Yeah. Well, if I'm yeah, I'll get within my range increment of 40. Or sorry, 50 feet because I'll spend a group if I can't get within 40 feet.
Oh, you can get within 40 feet.
I'll get within 40 feet then.
Then I'll laugh.
And I will I'll fire both barrels and take the minus. I believe it is a -2. No, it's a -4. Sorry. -4.
I mean, that is both barrels of your shotgun.
So that will be. And I will call deadly aim as well. So that means +4.
I mean, isn't it?
I think it's.
Yeah. It's a double barrel musket.
It is. Get wrecked, kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a blunderbuss.
No.
No, he said you wish he had a blood.
Yeah. I wish I had a big dad's boy. Anyway, the first one's over 20. That's gonna be 22.
Oh, yes.
And the second one, oops, is gonna be that's gonna be an 8.
Yeah, you definitely hit with the first one. The second, you kind of with the recoil, you kind of fire it off into the ceiling of the cave with some dirt clamoring from the top. As you fire, you hit this creature and roll your damage.
Oh, way too far. Wow. 5.
5 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, as you fire out, you hear a terrible squealing, and as you see this thing move, this is bigger than you thought. This terrible screech as it rears up, smacks its head on the top, and you look as its face turns around, and you all see what appears to be a large-sized rat.
That ain't a rat.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's flash.
Oh, sorry. It's ready to go. And you can roll initiatives.
Yeah.
Free action reload.
Ooh!
Oh wow.
Oh.
Among Us.
Get too excited rolling. 19.
Oh, you too.
What's your
So,
bonus?
starting over here.
6. Yeah, because of the grit thing. +2.
So you got 19.
Oh, you got total 19.
Total 19.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 19.
No, total.
Oh, no.
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 So then you're like 20.
So 23.
Okay.
Total 19. Total 19.
So you're next.
Why would you so mad?
I got a 16.
Oh
16.
shit, I'm 17.
Don't assume anything.
I just
Don't
rolled an
deceive.
8. I didn't expect you to be that low.
You have a +11. What
Only
the fuck?
villains do that.
No, I
Plus
was
9?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I
Steady
think
aim's
he does
only a
get
move
to add.
action.
what was
I
it,
add my
intelligence?
wisdom and my dex. I'm a
I don't
fast
actually
boy.
have to spend a point to get that +10.
And
you get a
feat, and it'll go up to
It's just a move action. As long as I have a point in my pool.
So that is Grog.
What else is he giving you? Or do you have a +5 in something?
Wait, what? Am I
Yeah, my dex is plus
Why
5.
am I first?
No, you're not first. It's Vern,
Oh,
Grog,
okay, yeah.
and then
Me and the
Dentis, and then
Yeah.
Randy's hat.
Sandy?
Sandy Rabbit.
Sandy Rabbit.
Sandy Ravi.
Ravioli.
Sandy Ravioli.
That's my Italian cousin.
Perfect.
Sandy Ravioli.
Mamma mia! I'm Sandy Ravioli!
Instead of a beard, he just has
It's
pockets
the
of
stash!
spaghetti.
So as this thing turns around and roars out at you in its terrible screech, Vernon, you get to go first.
Well,
Can you talk to it?
I could certainly try. I don't think it would be very pleased after getting shot.
point.
I use my final speak with animals per day and.
Get good, kid.
Hello there!
Hello there.
Hello.
I guess roll a diplomacy.
It's just, fancy meeting you in this cave. 10?
Oh yeah, this thing you can't even seem to understand its wails as it just seems to be crying in pain, and it is turning towards y'all. Next in the initiative, it is actually Grog.
Boom, boom.
Grog.
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
I want you in my room.
Send in 2 more bullets. Ah! Bang bang.
So you fire.
Sorry.
out. Bah! Yeah, it's all one.
Yeah.
big-
Deadly aim. I'm gonna just call that right now.
So,
That's going to be against its touch. That's going to be an 11.
it
It hasn't
and
acted
it's
this
like-
round. Yeah, it hasn't acted this round either. So, and it's large. So I'm assuming I hit its potential like 9 AC.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Excellent. And then the second bullet. That's going to be yes. That's a natural 19.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's not a crit, but
It's close.
it's okay.
Yeah, you only get 20 on those, anything above a 2. Except for the fuck.
Ooh. So 15 and then 7.
Oh wow. So that's
Bye-bye.
20.
Whoa.
23.
Hello there!
Hello there. So as this thing turns around, you fire a couple more shots into it, and it roars out again as it's turning around to attack you. It is actually so on its turn as it turns around to screech out. It takes a moment as it rears back, and it will scream out this terrible cry. You don't know exactly what it's done. Actually, no. The 2 dwarves, because you can see past 60 feet. You can roll your perception.
I currently have speak with animals and rats on if it's saying anything.
Wow.
You hear the yell of.
If I can hear anything after my tinnitus.
You hear attack as yeah.
Not good! More rats!
I got a 27.
27. Yes. 11. Yeah, with the 27, you hear the sound, as the ringing stops, you can see from under the feet of the creature, must be hundreds of little rats coming out towards you guys.
You see the war fire throwers and the rattling guns approach.
So, that is its turn, and next in the initiative, it is Gentis.
Glad I blew out my eardrums a couple of years ago.
It's green.
What?
I like that. I will draw my weapon. I'll move back and draw my weapon at the same time, and then I'll cast a returning weapon on my star knife.
Roll. Pardon?
I move back 30 feet while drawing a weapon, and then I'll cast returning weapon on said item.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You roll out and you send that and you cast it. So
And I move back 30 feet, so I'm behind everybody.
perfect. And next in the initiative, it is Sandy Ravage.
Ravage it. Ravage it.
Booty.
It's getting larger.
I shall cast an enlarged person upon myself.
No, you're making the beard more
Sounds
powerful.
good.
Yes.
The beard's bigger.
Oh yeah! As you become this large-sized dwarf, taking up most of the space inside. Your head is a little bit you're a little bit crouched down with the size of the cave, but you are very big now.
Wow.
Bring it on!
Perfect. And what's the order you guys are in again?
Well, I guess we're up front. He moved back.
I moved back 30 feet.
Yeah, and you're in between them.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So yeah, you grow and you take up the space now, kind of blocking these guys ahead, or you two ahead.
Blocking.
Oh, what?
Blocking.
Blocking.
So
What's that about an ally's space?
truth. So
As I go to move, as I
I cannot move.
it's the beard.
Beard has an ally!
So
Cast
bottom
a
of the round,
I can cast that!
bottom of the round, the rats will begin to rush over to you guys, and so it'll be. I mean, you're pretty much safe, but the three of you get engulfed as these rats run over to your space, and they are going to strike out at you. Because you are within the
Swarm, you get hit.
swarm, you just get hit.
Damage.
So
And if you don't have some sort of AoE effect, you can't do damage properly. What do they take? They have to get DR or reduce damage.
oh
No,
god,
you
why
can't
couldn't I
hurt
see?
them
Why couldn't
unless
I
you
see?
have like a
Yeah.
AoE weapon.
So
Straight up.
Yeah, it might just be that.
Because I remembered like.
Because you can only hit one of them.
Yeah,
per, and
that's
there's
why
like hundreds.
when I was reading it, I'm like, oh, why can't you just step on them to do
You
damage?
got-
And it's like, you
yeah.
do like 1 damage.
Yeah, they're gonna
So
eat
you guys,
before you do that.
all three of you will take 2 damage, and you can roll a Fortitude save.
Is this against poison?
Disease.
Not poison.
8.
Is it a spell?
No.
Damn. I got a 20.
Yeah, you're fine. You got an 8.
Yes.
Okay, and what did you get?
Single digits. Baby. I got the
25.
second thing I can
25.
Step back.
Yeah. So the two of you seem just fine, but unfortunately, Vernon, you are immediately sort of
Paralyzed.
struggling as you feel the effect of this terrible disease kind of come over you, and you are going to take
I like that. Gets bit by rat.
one dex. One dex and 3 con.
Stomach ache, like, oh.
As you get bitten by this swarm of rats and it
Where
punches
reality
into
is
you.
with what dead damage you took.
Con.
Yeah. He probably got bit and went, oh yeah.
You feel
Suddenly I'm exhausted.
something ripping through your body. This heat as you feel sweat dripping down you. Next in the initiative, we are top of the round.
recover that later.
A bullet.
Vernon,
No, it's a drink.
Yeah.
top of the round.
Beer.
I immediately start swinging my torch down at the hundreds of rats at our feet.
Fire damage is effective against swarms.
Yeah.
Truth.
That's why I gave you
So,
all torches.
real quick, what's
Unfortunately,
the
it's still just a torch.
Yeah, it's still
It's
just
1 fire damage.
What? Yeah,
unless they catch on fire. Then.
Alright, so that will be a. Are torches affected by weapon finesse or no?
No.
It's a club.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
considered.
And generally, weapons that don't have a category are considered
Club
a
looks
club.
like
Alright.
a fragile.
Alright
or
then.
something.
Oh, then 21.
Yes, you definitely hit.
Sounds like 1.
Yeah,
Fire.
you will deal 1 damage.
As I start walking
Try
back
one of the oil.
away from them. So I'll take the 30 feet, get the fuck out.
Absolutely, and you will head out, and I believe they get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, if you leave their
an
space.
attack of
or enter their
opportunity.
space.
So, they unfortunately miss because they don't do automatic damage.
No, they do.
They do
Oh, they do?
automatic
Anytime
damage.
they get an attack, they get auto hit. Yeah.
Swarms don't roll the hit.
That
They
is
never
going
roll.
to be 9 damage.
Yay! That's fine.
And another
Swarms
save.
Suck.
Yes, indeed.
It depends. Some things don't.
Oh, well,
Yeah, it just says
One
you
better,
will
which is
continue
much
to
worse
do it.
now.
The only
Yeah,
time
if it
is
doesn't
if you cure.
specify there's a limit, then yeah, it just happens every time.
So what was that?
Let's see.
Worse.
So I rolled better, but my fort is now much worse, so lower.
This is the pain. This is
This
why spider swarms are dangerous.
Yeah. So, so you got less.
I
Yeah,
got
any
less
swarm is
than
dangerous.
that.
Any animal. That
So you
gives
will
a
take
save.
another 1 dex and another 1 con. That was pretty good. So,
That's fun.
All right.
Bad news bears.
Yeah, you really can't heal
but
after,
you
like,
do manage to
4
get
levels.
out, obviously.
Yeah, I get out. Hey, no modifiers lost that time.
Hey.
I'm just blah blah. You. Oh wow. Oh, just walking away.
So next in the initiative, it is Grog.
Groggy? Greggy?
Grograk.
Well,
Oh God, I still
Wow.
speak with animals.
This
I'm just
sucks.
doing hundreds of-
blah at the big guy.
Yep, sounds good. As you fire out, and he is not obviously attacked quite yet.
That's a natural 19.
Oh.
So I'll hit.
Yep.
And will this hit? This is with all the deadly aim and stuff. I'll just take the negatives now. That's only gonna be a 12.
A 12 will still hit. As you do manage to fire out and hit the large rat that screamed out.
So 11 and then 11 and then 9. So 20.
Yeah, the rat seems extraordinarily damaged, and I guess it's its turn right after, unless you would like to move.
Oh no, I just reload my gun. And then,
Yeah.
and
Then
I kind of look around, look at the big guy, and go. And I just stay right there.
Then the rat,
At my feet.
the giant rat, is actually going to turn around and just run away. It seems as though whatever damage you did, it was pretty friggin' close. As it's turned around and begun running away down the hall, all leaving you with the swarm at your feet, gnawing at you. Next, it is Gentis.
I think I got big boots.
The bunch of rats. Only one spell that can affect them, I'm pretty sure. And the big rat ran away. Okay. And the actually that spell might not be able to affect at all.
Which spell is that?
Well, the screaming one, because I think it targets one creature.
Ooh, yeah, I think so too. Because that's the one that you used at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that might work would be Acid Splash, because it just says it's a missile. It doesn't say it targets one thing.
But Acid Splash also has, it has splash damage as well, doesn't it? Or it's
No,
just
not the spell. It just says that.
just a missile.
It's just a missile.
Yeah, then unfortunately,
So
if
it
it's a
would,
target, then that doesn't.
Well, it doesn't say target. It
I
just
think
You fire a
missile.
small orb of acid at the targets.
I'm pretty sure it works. I think it works.
I mean, that's
Because
what
it's
typically
not a,
magic
it's not,
does.
Yeah, it's not a smacky damage. It's
Well,
just
yeah,
like,
it
pow!
specifically says it's like an orb of acid that just hits whatever it shot at.
Pow.
We'll say that it works for now, and then we'll
My character
sort
would
it out later.
at least still try it out anyway, so I'm just gonna go little acid shot at the ones on. Who's closest to me?
I mean, it would
I'm gonna
I
I moved 30 feet back.
Yeah, but you're out of the swarms, right?
Yeah, you're out of the
Yeah,
swarm.
I'm worried about the people in the
Yeah, so it would definitely.
He'll kill the rats that are on you right now.
It would be Sandy. Sandy Ravage.
Alright, gotta hit that touch.
Go hit that.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
21.
Yes, you definitely hit.
Let me
He
do
touches rat. Time
that's
for crab.
the 2 damage.
Yeah, you fire out, and the acid erupts, and there's a small splash as it hits the ground, and you get a couple of them.
You know, and I'm going to drop my torch at my feet.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
In smart play.
I
Rats
guess
eat
I'll
the torch.
get you to roll an intimidate.
Okay, I'll take that. That's a 25.
Okay, yeah. The rats, as you drop the fire on the ground, the rats kind of scatter away from you, and they seem like they're I mean, they haven't attacked you at all yet.
Yeah, they haven't gotten up to
But
me,
the ones that might have been coming towards you seem to have halted for a moment. Next in the initiative, it was so that was just Gentis Sandy Ravage.
Ooh, yeah! It's time to reveal that I'm a level 1 sorcerer.
Does he have the spell?
Burning hands.
Yay!
The one spell we needed!
I only got some burning hands!
Only one!
Ooh, you have one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
They get a reflex.
You're right.
They do? Max damage.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Ooh, 17.
Yeah, that'll make it.
That makes it so
That
they can have.
definitely-
Oh,
go.
Pretty close to max.
There you go.
So rounded down 3 damage.
3 damage. As you cast out this large, burning carpet of flame that takes out a few of them, but they do still seem like they're well.
This one's taking 6 damage.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's
it
not that
seems to be
weird at all,
fairly,
And after casting that, I'll say,
fairly spooky.
"Everybody get away from me! It's about to get explosive!"
Well, good thing I'm away from you.
Sounds good. And next in the initiative, it is the rat swarm. So you've moved out. You guys are still in, and it is going to. So you're 30 feet away. You're 30 feet away.
Yeah, we're effectively beside each other, but I'm assuming you moved closer to me. So you're probably like 10
I'm not
feet
going
from me.
towards the big rat like this.
Whatever makes sense for the cave, right?
This is and this is a large size swarm. So it is. So it can only hit you two who are still in it.
Yeah.
And so. That is another 8 damage.
You know.
Large swarms are scary.
And you both get to roll your fortitude.
Natural 20.
You're fine.
Natural 20.
Dwarfs
get it done.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, the two of you feel these gnawing bites all over as they climb over and they gnash at you. You kind of feel them throw them away from your face as your fortitude is just.
The pit had worse rats than this.
As
that's not true.
I'll flush out worse rats than this.
As you guys you sort of brush them away, and next in the initiative, we're top of the round, Vernon.
Oh, do you have something that could cure me? I feel dreadful.
Not at the moment.
Okay. Don't worry, the pain will be gone soon.
I guess for now it's
Kind of in the middle of something.
got my bit of leather and getting up close and
Yeah, just
I guess I'll try to hit the big rat with a.
Oh, the rat's already gone around the
Big
corner.
rat ran.
Alrighty.
also there's a large man between you and it.
Oh, I was gonna take the penalties.
Just fucking
The obscene penalties.
Yes, the obscene penalties.
of total
You're a
coverage.
man who takes risks with
Well, I can't see it.
I don't feel the throat
others.
knife at you.
I don't. Well, it's gone.
Bring him back into the rats.
Ooh, I guess I'll just sit here next to him.
Next is Grograk.
Explosive, you say? I take a double move forward. I'll take the attack up, and I'll just roll a fort save right now. Yeah. Oh, explosive, you say?
He takes the attack of that.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Is that?
That's for the fort save.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they
Dwarfs
hit.
get it.
That's another.
Stop.
That's another 5 damage.
Make eye contact with me. Ha!
Through him. Yeah. Through him. Ha.
That's
Not even through space, literally just through his beak.
I guess as you rush out of the circle, trying to figure out not
Just
even
go
worry.
straight towards the big rat.
Yeah, you just you're
Double
going
move.
ahead.
Yeah, 40 feet.
Oh yeah, for sure. As you round the corner, you see that the rat is like limping down near the edge of the hall. There seems like there's a couple of different paths that it could go down, but it seems to be going down the right path.
Gotcha.
And not the wrong one.
But yeah, you could hit it in your next round. Top of the round is or no, Sandy, it's your turn. Sandy, it's your turn.
Shouldn't it be his turn?
No. Oh wait, yeah, because it goes Grograb. Yeah, Gentis, it's your turn.
Let's shoot that swarm. That's a 22.
Yes, definitely.
Pew!
You deal 1 damage.
No, I do 3.
Oh, acid splat. Yes, you do manage to fire out into the swarm as it continues to bite at you.
I'll move 30 feet back.
Fair. That's a fair thing.
I will abandon the torch and move 30 feet back. He said explosion.
Now it's Gentis.
Oh, dude,
Now it's Sandy.
Oh, it's me again.
I will turn Gentis.
I speak to the birds.
All right. We're in a bit of a pickle, and now it's time for a one-hit thunder. I cast aggressive storm cloud located on me and the rats.
Okay.
How big's that range?
What is that? Oh yeah. What is the radius?
It's a 5-foot sphere.
Oh, okay.
Just So they get a reflex.
You just taken that, aren't you?
I get a
9.
reflex.
Oh, yeah, they do not make
they
it as
fucked
they are
it.
unprepared.
Ooh, I think. Did you also just get 9?
I got 7.
Ow! As oh, that's a lot of damage.
No, it's
No,
only
you
4.
rolled 2 ones into 2! Like almost minimum.
4 lightning damage.
Let me explode!
God.
It's a little.
God, please tell me that lasts multiple.
Oh yeah, there's a 5-foot sphere of lightning currently.
No, just the one.
Yeah, the rats
Vibrates.
seem fairly upset with the situation.
static.
There's still a decent number of them, but that did quite like they seem as though their numbers have dwindled quite a bit. If it was a large swarm before, it's about it's a little more than a medium now.
We can just pass me. I'm not doing much.
Yeah, next in the initiative, it would be Grograk, but he's obviously going to the bathroom. I mean, at this point, high or low?
Hi.
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 Low.
Okay, well, it's in the middle now. It's up to you.
No dice. Decide.
Kill us. Do it, coward.
Again.
It's just a 5-foot sphere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it wouldn't, and it's just electricity damage.
Yeah.
It's like a whirling. Okay, it's not like an explosion.
No.
Okay,
It's an aggressive thundercloud.
sounds good. So, I mean, it is. So, Vernon, you're not doing anything, and next.
Oh
thing
no, I'm gonna sit here, try not to hurl as I've been just assuming it's filth.
Well, I mean, before that, it's the rat's turn anyway. And so they are going to. They're going to attack one last time, so you'll be hit, and obviously Grograk will be hit.
No, he moved.
Oh no, he moved 30 feet away. So you're the only one who gets hit. So
Dwarf double.
the rat swarm is going to bite you, and they deal 7 damage. And then they are going to they're going to take the rest of their action to just try and move away. You can roll a I guess you can roll an attack of opportunity if you'd like, but the rats are beginning to disperse.
Hey, just waste your time.
You can't hit him with a weapon, so
He could swing.
He can
doesn't
deal
do
1
damage,
damage.
though. No, you can't. You can't even do damage to swarms with normal weapons.
Yeah, he could just take a swing.
Yeah.
It's about sending a message.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I stomp on a
You
rat.
kill one.
Sounds
rat.
good. The rats have begun to disperse as the thundercloud and electricity illuminate the sparks illuminate the cave a little bit as they sort of freaked out and begun to run away in the direction. You can feel as rats are running underneath your feet and you're kind of
Dispel. Get it out of here.
Yes.
I don't want to get shocked.
Is it a spell you can dispel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So so it would go Vernon and then Grog. Vernon doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm fine not doing anything.
You can fire out at the.
I can't see.
How far away is it?
It's about 40 feet.
Let a stupid one and torture the other.
It is heavily limping.
I'll do my. I'll still shoot it twice, and I'm still doing that deadly aim.
That's why I got away. I know how my HP is.
14 and 17.
14 and 17, yeah. I mean, both of them hit, obviously, as you fire out and the shots go right into the back of the creature.
Yep. 9 and 9.
Yeah, you
18.
You fire out the beast as you hear this terrible squeak, as you can see the blood rip into its fur and it just goes flying everywhere. And you hear as it seems to fall.
I got it.
Nice.
Good job!
There's more coming.
Oh, I see them. No, I can do.
You smash a couple as they're running deeper into
Not
the
like
cavern.
it.
And
They're still in my gun.
yeah, they run into the cavern, and you guys kind of you nod to each other. Is that seems to be them?
Are you okay?
Yeah. How are you doing?
Oh, I have this instantly becoming.
Yeah.
I guess that is one. I suppose that's one big.
Sorry, I got something for you here.
I guess that.
Take it.
I guess I have no reason to. This isn't going to make me forget, is it?
No. Well, if you drink enough of it. Oh, come on, it's just some whiskey.
I'm sick.
Yeah.
I suppose this is another difference between.
See, like, it's pretty good.
That's
I think it's worse.
No, it'll help him calm down.
Fair enough.
nice.
Ah, come on. Well, you drank a lot of that.
Well, I'll have you guys know that I can help one of you.
Me, I don't need help.
Okay, good.
Just rats. I mean, I got some bite marks. That'll heal up. They'll fine.
I got 10 HP left.
I'll
And
just bandage him. Actually, I'll do that right now.
He's way worse than me.
Heal check. Natural 20 heal check on myself.
Nice.
I just fucking like.
10.
Alright.
Okay. From 11 damage to 1.
Rats.
Now I have one level 1 spell left.
Like, ooh.
So I got a nat 20 heal check on myself to bandage up the rat. The rat
Yes.
bites.
Yeah, you do a great job as you wrap yourself up, you tie off any of the bad bitten parts, and you feel you've done a very good job.
Do you want help?
Oh, I feel much better now.
He still looks like
You
there's
alright?
something in him, but
Do you need a little
just
bandage?
still like pale and sweaty.
Hey, big guy. You still big? You're still big.
No, I went, yeah, oh, and I went back down.
Ah! You want some bandages?
A little patching up would be nice.
I'll help.
Natural 1.
Natural 19.
Hey, so yeah, you've done a very good
So
job.
I got a 30 on myself and a 20 on myself.
Oh yeah, you do a very good job of patching each other up, and you take a moment as you
Good night's rest, that'll be clear as day.
you take a look at you take stock of yourselves and the rat situation. The enormous rat is
that was a very big rat.
at the very least unconscious or dead in the hall.
Yeah, I spent
Well,
8
let's go check it out.
cartridges.
See if there's anything weird about it.
Well, a tough rat.
Have to do that. Good idea.
Cost me 8
We're
cartridges.
gonna have to get him checked out when we get back to town.
Still sweaty, still pale.
Oh yeah, he's in a bad.
I could do some stuff for that. Just some rat poison.
I mean, yeah, could fix it up.
You know, let me try and at least drain some of that gross, rotten, festering stuff. Eh.
There's the one. Yeah, oh god, it's all red. It's just gotta get
It's all red. Let me just cut this out.
I'm like the dwarves. Eh.
20.
Come over here. Human anatomy. Oh, I just don't get it. That's a leg. That's just a leg. With a hammer.
All they do is to test reflexes.
I gotta reset the bone. They didn't touch my bone. Ah!
As you kind of dealing with it,
it's all messed
you're
up.
handling him a little roughly, and you're like, okay, we'll cut out some of the
Calm
bad
down.
stuff.
I'll
And
cut out
you-
all the gross stuff.
You deal 1 damage as you cut out this bad pustule, and it gets right into your open wounds, and you need to make a fort save.
Ah! Natural 18.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. You're like, oh! As you're like, oh, shit. That's
Wipe it on his
really
shirt.
gross.
That's real nasty. I'm
As
gonna
you
go
just-
check out the rats.
No, and I just wipe it on his shirt. I just like. Calm down. It'll be fine. I'll help you out. I get a 1 again. I'm gonna cry. Okay, we're good. That was close. That was close, but we're very close. 23.
Yeah, you guys take care of each other fairly well.
When
You're
you get to heal.
bandaged, you're dealt with,
Double
and
ability damage when you rest. That's what heal does. Yeah, as long as it's not magical.
yes.
Yeah,
Which means
So,
you're welcome.
you all
See
kind of take stock as, you go up and do you look at the large rat?
Oh yeah, I while they were doing that, I go up to the rat.
What do you see? I guess I'll get you to roll
A rat.
a knowledge nature.
Nature.
I'll take nature. 26.
He's doing this while you guys are
Hey,
Yeah, you're busy.
Stop trying to run
and
towards the
you're
rat.
drunk, so you get a
He's-
-4.
He was looking at me. 22 at that
23.
minus.
23. Yeah, you look at the creature, and as you're kind of looking at it, you look over it. First of all, one of the things you notice is it's not quite dead.
Oh,
Not yet.
Everything was right.
Yeah, you did kill it. As
coup de grace.
you coup de grace it, and there's nothing it really do. It twitches a little bit. There's a little bit of a kick, and you're like, ah, this is a big animal. But you look it over, and there's nothing that you can tell from the outside that seems particularly strange until you kind of pull away some of the fur.
There's a rat in
And
here.
you realize that all along this creature, there are these aggressive lines that are all over it. The closest thing that you could think to is like stretch marks from the creature growing, and whatever loose skin is now sort of hanging on to it, right? It's a very bizarre sight, but it's like it's grown naturally somehow, or in some strange way.
I'll get some detect magic just on it to see if there's anything in the area or residue on it or something.
As soon as you do that, you notice a much stronger presence of magic that permeates kind of around the area.
Look, use your detect magic.
Ooh. Every time you cast detect magic, I have to cast detect magic.
Yeah, I think you'd want to see this.
Spellcraft! Modified 20!
No, I didn't even bother to do that.
Yeah, as you look around.
Ooh, 23.
Yeah, so the two of you see as there's this seeping magic that's coming around through the walls and all over the place.
This is the problem.
It permeates inside of the creature, and you both recognize it pretty quickly. This is whatever transmutation magic has been all throughout the town, or throughout the sites that you've noticed.
This might be a problem.
Well,
If this is just naturally occurring.
I don't think it's natural.
Well, natural enough in the sense of it's happening without anyone doing it.
Perhaps if we go deeper in the cave, we can find out more information.
That's true.
It's okay, buddy.
Though we're just getting late.
It is.
It
we
has
might have
begun
deal
to
with
get
this.
quite dark.
Yeah, we might have to deal with this. Also, I'm almost out of spells.
Yeah, go back to town, rest up, head back here in the morning.
It might be a good call.
All right.
Maybe Mrs. Squeaks is back.
I forgot his mouse is. I
He
might
said
have
his
drowned
mouse-
his mouse.
No, that was a different hole, thankfully.
Yeah.
It is pretty far away, I think. It was behind the inn. I don't know if that was close to the house or not.
Well, I mean, actually, we were pretty close to the end
Yeah.
because he ran out and then went around like a corner or two. We're actually pretty close to it.
Mr. Squeaks.
Might have trapped his rat. His mouse.
Hello, Master. I've returned.
I have grave new.
Master, I have taken control of the waves. The ocean is no peril to me.
He's just on a surfboard.
Master, these
Now all I
waves
can
are
picture is
radical.
the Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
Every time a minor inconvenience happens, he masters this like new thing.
Minor inconvenience.
Master. I've mastered the air and sky.
He always
Air and sky.
Just falls into the ground.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Well, I guess we'll head back to town.
Yeah, we'll just head back to town.
Yeah, you guys head back and you make your
Seems
way.
whatever this
into
magic's doing
town.
seems to be growing these rats normally.
I never got to use the face paint.
Oh yeah.
Hey, buddy!
What do you mean use?
I need you to make a will save.
What do you
That's my
mean
worst
use?
16.
You succeed as the paint contorts into a horrific image for a brief moment.
Why?
The bit.
What? Alright.
Wow, did you include your -4 for being drunk?
That goes to will save?
Goes through everything.
I don't know.
Drunk is
I
most
don't.
things.
I don't know.
It's like, I really don't
There's
know.
no actual stats for drunk. It's just.
No, there is. I'd consider it like staggered.
Alright.
Anyway, that
it's like
affects
staggered, then what's
It's -2. Like
-2?
everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, it was -2, 14.
Don't make it.
Yeah.
It's a DC 11.
Oh, jeez.
So you just see this horrifying visage appear.
Why do you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is just normal face paint.
You're the worst liar I've ever met.
It is now normal face paint.
Okay, alright.
Nothing magical
Listen,
about
I
it
was
now.
watching that whole time. I saw everything.
Go ahead, there's magic on this. There's nothing weird about it.
So you guys make your way back to town.
I know what I saw.
As you guys enter, the bailiff is waiting as he's just like, oh, did you find anything else about the grains?
They tell you
A big
I'm
fucking
going
rat,
to
we killed
bed.
it.
You might have more of a rat issue than previously thought.
It's about the size of a horse.
Yeah,
I killed
and it's just occurring with pretty much just because of the cave, and we didn't even fully explore it.
Oh,
And there was hundreds of rats in there.
Oh yeah, you got a real big rat problem in those woods.
I go straight to bed.
Also,
Well,
we
there
still
he
haven't
goes.
discovered what the whole deal with
Have a
the
good night.
freaking type
I'll be
rats
waiting.
were about. We were hoping we'd find some, but didn't expect to encounter a horse rat.
I suppose that's fair.
Oh,
Well, I suppose so long as you're continuing to find things out, then I guess that's what's important. I'll let the guards be. I'll get the guards to be a little bit more aware. They haven't been drinking anything other than water all day. It's a shame, but it is the way it is.
Yeah. Well, at least until you can solve it. Figure it all out.
Oh, shit.
Yes, we're going to rest. Our friend needs some sort of care, doctor care or something.
You walk in, it's like, where did you get that?
Yeah, it just
There's
goes.
cakes right there.
Yeah, literally goes.
We're not
everywhere.
supposed to drink those. Who?
There's a-
Who cares?
just. Whoa! I need a drink.
Oh,
Oh, who gave
who
you
took
this?
that drink?
So
Who took my drink?
you make your way back to the inn, and yeah, there's already another. Actually, there is no mug there because she thinks that you have the mug.
Oh yeah, you broke it.
You guys head back to the inn. There's a guard sitting outside of the door of the red-bearded individual.
I thought I
As
paid
you
for that.
get up and what do you guys do once you get back? I suppose you go right back to bed.
Yeah, might as well rest. I mean,
Bear.
Grab a meal.
grab a meal, prepare for the next day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should find a doctor.
I already went to bed. I said.
All right, too late.
Yeah, you should go to.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Okay, fair enough.
As you guys
I'll grab a beer, go upstairs, and I'll tend to him over the night.
yeah,
I guess
absolutely.
You're sick. Wake up. Why? Drink.
Horse ale.
Are you
I
still
need-
sleeping in your room?
Yes.
I need you to make
Now I'm sick, and I don't want to get you guys sick.
Did he lock his door?
Vern.
I may have forgotten. Man, I'm drunk and sick.
Do you?
50-50.
I will.
I mean, I'm high.
No, you're drunk. Sounds good. So, one other thing. I need you to make one reflex save for Mr. Squeaks.
All right, that's not a great roll.
Falling out for Mr. Squeaks.
10.
Okay. Does his door open? His door?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I grab the beer.
Is that
Pay extra for the mug.
As she looks at.
Yeah, I put down the thing for the drink and then.
Yeah, you.
Just extra, like.
And yeah, you go up
Go
and
upstairs.
you go to the door and you open it.
Yep.
shirt? Yeah, shirt and kind of I can't remember what it's called. The coat I really liked the name of. Yeah, just thrown out just onto the floor in a mess, and I'm just on
Butt
the
naked.
bed, not even like blanket. I'm just
Cheeks red.
I'll just pull up a chair.
Pants. That would have saved me too much
Jeez.
time.
I'll pull up a chair, tuck him in.
Back
Aw.
cheeks.
Read me a bedtime story.
I'll make sure the blanket isn't over his legs with the wounds, and I'll just kind of make sure they're bandaged properly.
Yeah,
Kind of
I'm
for the night.
hungry.
Just-
I take him
Yeah,
home.
you know, they seem pretty good. You know that you won't have to change them for a little while.
Yeah, I'll
It's
just sit
not
by the
too bad.
window and like.
Yeah, absolutely.
What? Watch over him.
How long do you stay up?
Until I change this bandage once, and then I'm like, oh, it's empty.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Grab the glass and stuff I had from before, and just kind of lay out a line in front of the door and the window.
Chair against the door.
I did this for one. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Glad he's doing good.
Use my impromptu glass.
Oh, not a drink.
As the evening slowly begins to kind of go deeper and deeper into the night, you're all just kind of doing your thing. You guys are resting. And before you end up passing out, actually, Grodrak, you're kind of dozing off a little bit, and then as you're kind of on the nod there, I will get you to roll perception.
That's gonna be a 21.
Oh yeah. So as you're kind of as you're on the nod a little bit, you think you're like, huh? As you hear a little something, you hear a scritching, a little bit of a.
Yo, I'm the rat. I'm the wiggity rat.
As you, but no, you hear a bit of a scratching at your door.
Let me in.
Let me in.
Please, Papa. Your butt.
Cheesed to me.
Cheese does me.
I love that meme. I miss that meme so much.
Cheese to me. But yes, you hear a slight scratching at the door.
Talk to me again.
Put down my mug. Put my gun in my lap and just.
It scratches for a little bit, and then it stops.
Just wait.
That's it. Nothing happens.
Alright, who the fuck is. Whose cat is that?
You open the door, and at first you don't notice. You kind of look over the edge of the door as you look down, and you notice a very bloody mouse at the foot of the door. It doesn't seem to be moving anymore.
Well. Close the door.
I guess you're rolling intelligence.
Nice.
7.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, gross.
Ew.
A mouse. You just go back right back to sleep.
Okay, whose cat? Seriously, whose cat did that?
Yeah. Yeah, you go right back. You just, oh, whatever. Yeah. I want you to roll one Constitution save.
Ooh. All right, just gone. 10.
Oh.
Roll. Cool. Yeah, that's it. As you all,
The afterlife calls to me.
as
I
you
must
all
conquer a new plane.
slowly awake
This existence is too much for me.
in the morning, you all kind of wake up eventually.
Rejected.
Your wounds feel a little bit better today. You've healed 2 ability damage.
2.
Yeah.
Negative 8.
Double the 1 that you would normally get.
1 plus my level.
So is that one in each or 2 both?
Heal extra.
You
You
one
don't
in
heal.
each.
Don't you heal extra? For the healing?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't believe so.
Pretty sure, yes, you would double the amount that you would heal. So yeah, you
I think you get a D4 plus 1 when you do the. Like,
I don't know.
The care.
I'll take it though.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll find out. But yeah, so you awake in the morning and you kind of your head's a little bit sore as you wake up.
Lunch if you go unconscious.
And you sort of
Only when
begin
you're
your day.
conscious.
You
Yeah.
sort yourself out, and as you're walking out of the room, I guess, Vernon, I'll get you to roll a perception.
You'd see me passed out in a chair at your window.
Bloody splat on the wall when the mouse hit the wall.
So cold. So hungry. 19.
As you, at first you're not sure what it is. Your head is a little sore, and you're looking out, and as you open the door, you see, kind of at the foot of the door, Mr. Squeaks. He is badly mangled. Chunks out of his ear. His tail's been kind of torn. Very bloody.
Too bad. Mr. Squeaks, no. The leather. Yes, the leather. I might be able to patch you up a bit. I am going to attempt to bandage the wounds before assessing.
As you sort of
15.
Sandy and Gentis, you both wait. You step out of your rooms, kind of. You see Vernon kind of on his hands and on his knees, holding, trying to bandage his mouse.
No. So,
Is everything alright?
Here, let me help. I'll use Rebuke Death, which is just a D4 for unconscious creatures. If it doesn't work, though, he's dead. So, 5 HP if he's still alive.
As you cast the spell and you wave your hand over the creature, you get this terrible sinking feeling as he does not react.
no.
Oh, he's gone.
No.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have sent it down that hole.
Yeah.
He just doesn't give a fuck. Like, yeah, you're an idiot.
I mean, he did send a mice into a rat den. Like,
I wanted to try to talk to the rats what was going on, but we couldn't fit down the hole.
you didn't mean for it to happen.
It's alright, buddy. We all lose friends from time to time. The most important thing to remember is the memories you had together. To always take another step forward. Don't dwell on the past. Keep moving on. That's what Mr. Squeaks would want from you.
That was weirdly inspirational from you.
Yes, are you okay?
Instantly lost.
Like, are you okay? Still sweating and pale.
Clearly,
Yes?
the pits did a lot to you.
Yeah. What? Do you need to talk?
I just like trying to be nice.
Just, oh yeah! It's just very out of character. Nice once!
You do a bunch of charity acts. No one says anything. Ye poop once. Loathsome dung eater.
Loathsome dung eats poop.
Can't wait till I meet him.
Oh my god, I do so bad.
Ow,
best
boy.
What about him makes someone say that with such enthusiasm? Loathsome dung eater.
So, so unfortunately, Mr. Squeak seems to have
Just gonna quickly will save. 10.
A lot of tens from you.
Weep,
You're not gonna eat that,
terribly.
Now is not the time. Let's go
It
downstairs.
was a joke. It was a joke.
You're led down the stairs, Mr. Squeak's in hand, and at this point, you, Grograk, you kind of.
Gold. Ah, back here again. Basically,
Back here again.
yeah.
To the left.
No, it's just standing out the door.
Yeah, but the door was closed.
Well, I thought it was. You said he was.
Oh no, I guess it wouldn't have been.
Yeah,
no,
you said
it's
he
not
was-
Staring at me privacy. I'm fully clothed, by the way.
Is that normal?
Were you asking me? What's normal?
Good point.
You're surrounded by weirdos.
Just a warning. I'm assuming you won't be particular to this, but his nose is dead, so he's very sorry.
Sorry, morning breath and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm awake.
I feel like that's an appropriate response.
He
Sorry, what
steps
did you
out,
say?
and you all take a quick step back.
What did you say? You're something about.
His mouse has died. Mr.
Sorry, you should
Squeaks is no
know.
longer with us.
Sad.
Wait, that's the thing. He's hitting the hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes you feel any better. His soul's in the wall now.
Hey. Why don't we get you a drink? Come on. Hey.
knowledge points.
It's not no time for crying. Come on, hey.
I had knowledge
Get up,
points.
hey.
Yeah, it's I was really over there. That Tony's like, that's terrible.
What the fuck?
What you need is a drink. Come on. Breakfast, drink. Come on.
You may have a point.
You're
We're
led
having
downstairs.
Come on, come on. Come on.
The bar. There's just a mug now. She's not even there. It's just ready.
Might not want to
It's,
visit. You probably want to stay there.
Put my empty there and just.
I
Nice.
could conduct a little ritual.
Ah. Here,
Great.
take this. Drink it down. I'll get you something to eat.
No.
Why don't you, here, I give you a cloth. Why don't you wrap him so he's a little more contained?
Make him drink that. I'll go get him some food.
As yeah, you're
Just like
downstairs. Yeah, you knock and
I don't care what you do with it, just take it.
This shuffling and kind of. As
But
the
you
door
like
opens,
it.
you-
Oh, I don't drink
yeah,
that stuff.
someone
It
just
clouds the
no,
mind.
not someone, but
I have to be in control at all times.
animal friend. Can we get like some
Are
food?
you, are you a different man today?
I mean, he did say
I'll just pull out my.
Last
I'll
time.
pull out
with
what?
drinking.
I pull out my coin pouch, which is very light, and I just hand her
I
it.
think he quoted that by himself.
Okay.
Just
that
for the
sounds like
rest of the
something
week.
you
You know.
Which I agree.
She
I
kind
felt
of nods. She
terrible
looks to you
after
and
drinking it last
she
night.
goes right to work.
Even worse.
You can hear the sounds of a fire being started and
I told you to go to the doctor, but you
boiling
kind of ignored
beginning, and yeah, there's a smell that comes out of the back there.
I noticed.
You recognize it'd be kind of
You may want to
party
see that
and
doctor
homey.
today,
It
or
would
perhaps
remind
your
you
friend can
kind
help you with something.
of your home. It's very dwarven
Unfortunately, my
inspired food,
Skills
right?
can't help you.
Smells like pig mole. Nice.
So,
You gather around and eventually.
huh?
I'm gonna go shower just for.
I've
Fresh
had
out
him
the lip.
for 9 years.
Oh, that's really old
If
mouse.
you need any water, let me know.
Yes.
Damn. Geriatric, basically.
Right. Yes.
I don't.
Just outside. Can you? Wait. Can you do
had
that drying thing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We've had
Just real quick.
gods
That way I can
come
just come
over
back
and
and
just take it
Yeah, I just go and stand outside like this, and he just.
I remember.
Yeah, this is fun for me. I get to drown you in like gallons of water.
No! Hold on. It's just that's a really old rat. Yeah, it's crazy. Every time that he would begin to get old, my mother would take him for a ritual, and he would come back with a new fur color. It was amazing, and he was young again.
You didn't read the story, did you?
No.
Oh! I mean, it didn't get that specific, but she is very related to animals.
Don't worry, son. I'll go make him young again.
I'll fix him.
Whole different animal.
Here's your mouse.
He's young again.
He's been big, he's been small, he's had wings. He's been a fish.
He's been a fish.
Straight
Didn't last that long.
I was a bit suspicious about that one.
He aged very quickly.
Fucking do
I can see the disappointment in your eyes.
I can see the disappointment in your eyes.
Mungus.
Don't do it.
Mungus.
Mungus.
Alright, he wasn't gonna do it, so
Wow,
someone had to.
That made him so sad.
Yeah, he was just sitting there playing it. Someone had to do it. I saw you. Someone had to do it.
Shut. No, shut.
That's not what it's about.
You've ruined another good thing.
So,
Nah.
He killed the meme.
He killed the beast
So-
single-handedly.
Nah. The meme still lives. Well, I'll do it later.
I have more on that later. But as you guys prepare yourselves,
We do drown him outside.
so you end up you bathe yourself and you all kind of gather around together as food is laid out
Might need
for
some.
you all. And it is actually quite a nice little platter of like good silverware is brought out for you. Small silver goblets as well.
I'm sorry. Hearing
Sorry.
silverware.
Sorry.
He just
Can I just?
after getting
It's
silverware.
yours.
Yeah, you can keep that one.
I've got a lot.
It's nice. Cause I just he hands you this up and I go. No, I go.
Again, you started doing that.
It's like one of those Ren and Stimpy stills where it's just ultra realistic. It's just hair,
and yeah.
brown.
Again, you did that after I heard him say we received silverware.
No, we go. So we go outside, and they shower me.
Yeah, we shower him.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I went. Ah!
Yeah, I was lost.
But yes,
So lost.
you're given a nice meal. You prepare yourself as you come out here. What's your charisma?
My charisma's 10.
Oh yeah, you're fine looking dwarf.
Just like
You're not.
I'm done with that.
I'm done with that. It's stuck.
Yeah.
Not again.
It's just a handle. It's a fucking like.
There's like 6 in there.
But
At least I smell good.
Yeah.
you gather yourselves together and.
Jeez, I just need food right now.
Food is put out for you all. Nice,
Squeaks,
nice soups and like a side of like a fowl next to you. A really nice little dwarven start with some hard breads as well.
I'm
to dip.
offended by this meal.
I've just been drinking.
I'm just sitting here, bird placed on table.
Hey, birds eat birds.
This isn't. Am I a joke?
I don't eat birds.
I'm from Nigel when I'm back.
Just don't go back.
I'm
Run
giving
away
this
from
place
your
1
past.
star.
They can't catch you if you constantly move.
Just told me to move on, and now it's run away.
Same thing.
Do both. Do both.
That's more like what I expect from him.
You can do both.
Moving forward is moving away from your past. Run. Be free of it.
Run before it catches.
I ran so far away.
It's never
Couldn't
enough.
get away.
So, what is it that you do for your right as you kind of you eat? You're given your food. There's a sort of quietness that comes over you.
Now, listen. I didn't know long, Mr. Squeaks.
You don't need.
Do we wish to do a funeral or
I
something?
understand.
And
what you
I
think.
didn't know.
Rights under my god.
I don't know any of you.
Closest I could get to a funeral.
No, I'm gonna
You
lie.
want us to bury him?
But I think we should have a toast to his life, you know? It's only good.
I would like to bury him.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To a life lived, though it was a mouse, and it was your friend, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta drink that.
I am dreadful. And no offense,
The
but
dwar-
after
the
last
dwarf
night
lady
when I
is-
drank it, I was.
It was single tier.
It's like double fist beers.
Yeah.
Well, to his memory, and to my health.
Right, let's go outside. Do a quick little reference.
Pike into the V will have one less friend.
Oh.
Should probably leave the town a little bit. The rat's about.
Oh, you don't want it to dig him up and eat it.
Yeah.
We could do what the dwarves do and do cremation. You don't really. I mean, well, the upside dwarves. We had a lot of
Guys,
catacombs
you know-
down below, but I know a lot of dwarves are outside. Where they bury. No.
I do know a ritual where you burn them and then scatter them into the wind.
Oh,
I'll take
that sounds like
You know
it.
what?
We usually put them in pots.
If you as kind of the bailiff.
Where did you
Walks in
come
as you guys, he's walking in as you guys are kind of talking. He's just,
Why'd you let this happen? As I pointed the bird.
Oh, right! I forgot! Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love birds. They taste so good. I hope you don't find this foul.
No, I don't. I find it. I'm making.
I don't know what I did.
That's
so out of character.
I thought it was funny.
My apologies. Something happened.
We lost a good one.
Is
Well, he did.
Is the boy? Is the dwarf
Truly the
also
greatest of us.
deceased now?
The mouse.
No, No.
Right here.
I'm sorry. No, the one that was taken in because last time he said
he was
something had
asking
happened.
I was coming in to check on
That was
how
the question.
what the plan was, but it seems that you're in mourning.
Well, he is.
I
treasured
something really funny,
friend
but I
has-
decided not to.
grotesquely passed
He's
due
just-
to my
Oh.
actions.
Where are you going?
How so?
It was a pet.
Oh.
Oh.
He's like,
I didn't mean. just oh.
He's a weird baby.
I mean, you could try what my family does with treasured pets is you could keep a vial of them, something as a keepsake, you know, like a necklace or a remembrance on your belt.
I may do that. I was actually a bit fond of that cremation idea.
Sorry, the bird's really good.
Yeah, get a
Eats the chicken
I
whole,
can-
pulls out the skeleton
yeah,
like
get
a cartoon.
small, get a nice small.
Ah,
Pulls the
Container.
meat out.
I haven't eaten in 3 days, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Puts
Just
it
been
on
putting
plate.
beer in my gullet. But yeah, no, that's the dwarves outside, away from homes. Usually we put them in family catacombs, but if you can't do that, you jar them.
Yes, I could probably.
Should be pretty easy to
I
burn.
think I can
Mouse.
afford a nice container for him. He's not very big.
Doesn't need to be. If you get like a clay worker, they could probably make it in like a couple of days.
The most fearsome of dwarves usually put their ashes in bombs and throw them at their enemies. Throw their family members at their enemies.
No, they throw themselves.
That's fucking crazy. That's awesome.
Pretty crazy.
I didn't know that. That's cool. Whoa.
I mean, with the dwarves, of course, we brought the powder works to the area, so it just is part of the rites, right?
Yeah.
So.
I can see some families doing that. I'm crazy, but
Oh, even, of course, even.
Weird customs.
yeah, dwarves are weird.
I'm assuming you don't want to turn your rat?
Mouse.
Mouse, into an explosive.
That is not human customs nor Radigan.
We could do it though.
I have the ball.
Right, pulls out bomb.
Rat.
Mouse-sized bomb.
Just says insert mouse.
Oh, okay, no, that's not. Sorry, this is for me.
So-
This is
This is mine.
This is about you.
So, yeah, okay, I need to do that. I should see that.
You
doctor.
should see a doctor.
Yes.
Maybe we can just do some investigating around town while he does
Yes,
that.
I'll.
Fair enough. I
I'll-
would like
A
to
couple
find out-
days, the rest will be fine.
Let's
It's
see if
just
we
a,
can find out more
let it
about
run
these
its course.
human tech rats. I feel like we're not
Just
getting
a couple
anything
days.
more.
Just a couple days with the sickness. A day of mourning. That would be.
Yeah,
Certainly.
you don't need a doctor. Your legs will be fine.
And
I was watching it last night.
I-
It was healing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, by the way, for that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've done, but I'm certain this would have felt a lot worse if you weren't there.
And if I may, while you guys were gone, we were talking to Bergwin, and he told us
That's
the brewer.
Oh, he has a name.
Yeah, we never asked.
So
bad, I want like a handful of those.
we were discussing with him, and he said, "God, holy shit, hungry hippos went out." So we were talking with Bergwin, and he was saying that I suppose there is some kind of a ruin at a couple kilometers away from town, and supposedly that was the last place he was aware of these ruffians being the people who sold the grain. That is. So if anything, that would be a
brain back too.
that is what I'm hoping for, of course, sooner than later. Obviously, take your time. This is a morning day, and you do not seem very well.
Well, I feel like at least with the rats, the big one, it seemed to have some kind of control over the little ones.
Yeah.
And now that it's dead, the feeling that might be
At least postponed.
quiet down for a little while.
Yeah, we should be able to
So-
get grain next.
It would still be worth investigating and see if there's any source to the magic people.
Well, yeah, we can't really go until he's.
Yeah, it gives us time to heal up.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind, I mean, if you told us the location of this cave, we could send over some guards over and set fire ahead of it. Maybe smoke out some of them, or
Just
or
be
try
cautious.
something.
There is potentially very large rats in there, so.
Oh, I've dealt with
Hey.
rats in my time.
And
This one seems very
dozens, if not hundreds, of smaller ones that one
I'm sure they
seems to
can
have
handle
control
those.
over a bit, but
All rats fear fire.
Oh, well, we'll do our best.
Especially with that big one, it looked like they just scattered.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really care. They were like controlled.
I was just more worried there might be some of those bipedal ones.
Maybe.
Bipedal.
Apparently they saw one
Kind of like how I walk.
a couple of days ago.
Yes, there is. They are around.
I don't remember what all we told him.
Oh.
Yes, that is the main concern. Is we don't know if we're dealing with intelligent, sentient rat people or not.
That's another problem. We'll jump off that bridge when you get there.
Also, the rats may be growing incredibly quickly, as the ones I found had evidence of like rapid growth.
And how big did you say this thing was?
About a horse size, so there could be a bunch more of them potentially. We don't know.
Yes, we found tracks that we could watch grow.
Yes,
As it
they
were.
are growing very quickly,
Reminds me of the underground.
and that cave is permeated with magic. It's not intense, but it's there. There's a good amount of it.
Well, maybe we'll try to block the cave
Yeah,
off.
maybe don't go in the cave.
Yeah, well, we'll set
There
up
were some big boulders right outside of it. You could probably.
You might be able to collapse it.
Oh, it's by the hill.
on the hill.
Certainly then. We'll go check that out. See if we can't do some kind of, shut the cave up. We'll get a few extra
You said
hands.
you had those explosives. You could probably just.
Certainly, exactly. So, I mean, hopefully we can do that, and that'll solve one issue. Fingers crossed, of course.
Fair enough.
So we'll get right on that. You guys take your time, rest
couple
up.
days of morning. Oh no.
I guess I could use this time to get familiar with the local area.
I will
Maybe we'll
finish
find some of those
eating
bipedal
and-
ones again.
I preemptively loosened the belt.
first things first.
I'm the realist.
Just purchasing some kind of small container to hold what will be Mr. Squeaks.
Yes. And as the day kind of goes on, you get together and you create a small pyre for the creature however it is that you set it up, you light a flame. And how do you do that?
I'm actually curious too.
Don't look at me. I'm just gonna play a song.
Don't look at me!
Oh!
As I pull out an accordion.
Yes, and yes, the rat or the mouse is put onto a stone kind of plate, and
I got a natural 20.
and as he begins to burn, there is a deep. As you play an extraordinarily somber and sad tune as you play, and you
No.
you send off Mr. Squeaks with a deep, mournful song of remembrance.
Two people
as you-
crying, you baffled by your playing, me standing there.
I will spend 2 gold in a gold container.
Yeah, for 2 golds, you get a nice, tiny little, metal vial. And it has a string through it as well.
Really feeling it.
Yeah, just getting right into it.
Yeah, you play
Play a new song for like 20 minutes. Like, we're gone, we've left. You're just standing there doing it by yourself.
And you're
grooving.
Yeah.
I got smoking behind.
as the bones are kind of picked out of the ash, and there's like a leather tiny funnel that they pour the ash into the tiny urn, and it is held shut by kind of wax and glue. It's a little It's literally just a little metal container with this very hard wax and a seal on top.
Never tried over a road before.
Yeah, a little sharp.
Music, I swear.
That's impressive.
Beautiful.
That was the second time I played it.
As
You had a real knack.
You know, this time I don't feel like you're lying, and that's more shocking.
Something I should play in the halls.
as the days slowly begin to roll by,
You should do
and
it. Retire from
and the night falls on the town. You play your somber music, and there's this chill in the air. The spring not quite left, as there's a sound that seems to erupt over the township.
Erupt.
Scratching and scratching that seems to be ceaseless. As you go to sleep and you try and rest, there is this sound that doesn't quite seem to leave. And with that, we are going to end it there. Thank you guys very much for joining us in the Ruckus Room. That was a really good session. That was a lot of fun.
The sound that doesn't seem to leave.
And
Sound of a man
hope to
crying.
see you guys next time. And we're going to go to the
So
outro.
Monday.